Hey everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. This is the Watchalong, Marseille versus Liverpool in the Champions League. I am Steve. I'm joined by the wonderful Chloe Block, someone over at the board. We've got the wonderful Dan Club as well. We'll be here right from this very second up until the full-time whistle of the big Champions League game. Before we get into it, looking ahead to the game itself, Liverpool team news, reaction, all that good stuff. Just a shout out to our wonderful sponsors, oosh.co.uk, sponsoring this stream and indeed all the stuff we do at Redmen TV. If you head over to oosh.co.uk at some point during the stream, actually do it afterwards, whatever, there's a link in the description. Some amazing competitions for you to go and get involved in. Yesterday they gave away free tickets to Liverpool versus Newcastle, so congratulations to the person who won that one. We have more excellent competitions, both free and paid for competitions, are available on their website. For example, they are giving away a tailor-made putter if you're a golfer, or a baby car seat and stroller if you're pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
No, you're not pregnant, you're fine. Then you get yourselves involved. I mean, if you want to go to Man United to beat Tottenham for not on as well, that's on your hit list as well. So then you can enter those all for free. Anyway, that is it. So yeah, thanks to Oosh very much indeed. Chloe, how are you?
I'm all right. Do you know what? I've spent the majority of my day looking at memes from the Beckham situation, and it's been brilliant, to be honest with you. There's some, look, it came at the right time, because if AI wasn't here, then it just probably wouldn't be that funny. But now it's absolutely brilliant at the moment.
If the game goes badly, we can delve deep into the Beckham situation, because it is a fascinating situation.
Yeah, I reckon if there's a boring spell,
the provocative dance was the thing that caught my eye the most.
That is it, yeah.
Took over the internet, that as well.
Yeah, that is the memes that I'm going on about. Top quality. Love the internet at times.
But we'll might touch upon that later. If we're touching on it later, the game's gone really badly, but so maybe we hopefully won't be. But we'll see where we're at. Dan, yesterday some of the results were relatively kind for Liverpool. What we now know is qualification is in their own hands. They're not relying on favours elsewhere. If they win both games, they'll definitely be in the top 8. They're already going to be at least in the knockout phase in terms of the playoff round, no matter what now. A draw and things are still relatively in Liverpool's hands. They might need a couple of favours here and there, but yeah, I think there was like 5 or 6 results that all went Liverpool's way yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's favourable, definitely favourable, and as you said there, it's opened up an opportunity tonight for the Reds to take a giant old step towards top 8 qualification, which, let's be honest, will be massive, because nobody needs more fixtures on their schedule as we come towards the business end of the season, particularly not this Liverpool side, who have been a little bit short-handed in recent weeks, I think it's fair to say, in terms of options and in terms of fitness and availability. So yeah, it's given us a huge little boost, I think, going into tonight. So still going to be a difficult challenge, of course. It is Marseille going to pose lots and lots of threats, lots of problems, but in terms of precursors to it, in terms of the results, yeah, it really did go our way.
Yeah, and like I say, Chloe, unfortunately for Liverpool, the PSV game was the one that really sticks out as the bad one, because they've had some good results in this competition for the most part. Galatasaray, they got half unlucky with a dodgy refereeing decision and probably should have walked away from there with the point. PSV, they got battered elsewhere. They've done quite well away from home as well. But at least it's in our hands at this stage. You know, sometimes you can end up needing favours off other teams, and it's never a good situation to be in. Liverpool know if they win both games, then they're definitely in that top 8, which has been the aim from the first day they kicked off in the Champions League.
Yeah, it is, and we obviously want to do better than what we did last season in this competition. So, you know, we'll be fully focused on that. I'm pretty sure Slot highlighted that at the start, that he wasn't happy, and he's not been happy since that PSG game, at the fact that, you know, we weren't able to correct ourselves in this competition. That PSV game was really hard to watch. We got absolutely pulled apart and battered, and you hope that this is some kind of distraction for Liverpool, because look, the league we are doing all right and we're unbeaten, but it's not great, let's be honest. I can't be bothered drawing 1-1 to Burnley and having to deal with that, where, you know, go and put a statement tonight. It's going to be a tough game. Go and make sure you get 3 points and things look a little bit better. The mood improves a little bit because you've got Karabag at home, and that is the game that you need to win to get over the line and, you know, into the next round without having to play more games of football. That would be a big boost for the players and also the manager and also us as fans, because, you know, at least we then have that to look forward to. And having, you know, we're not going to win the Premier League, so let's do everything we can to try and win the Champions League.
Dan, the main talking points, and the team's going to be out in a couple of moments, of course, whenever it is the return of Mohamed Salah, and we're expecting them to go straight back into the starting 11. It's interesting because one of the reasons why Mo Salah have reported he was left out was Arne Slot was a bit worried about Liverpool. Well, Liverpool were, no doubt about it, getting absolutely wellied all over the place by everyone. 3s and 4s conceded, couldn't win a game. They haven't lost since Mo's been away, and it's worth touching upon that. However, it's Liverpool have struggled in the other end of the pitch now. They've been okay-ish at the back, relatively, not amazing, but improved from probably absolute crap to just merely average or below average. The manager, by all accounts, is putting him straight back in. So I just wonder what's changed, really. He's decided, right, I'm fed up with draws now. We need someone to convert or make more of these chances, because Salah was out of the team. He was kicking off at Leeds. And now, by all accounts, he's going to be back in the 11 today.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants to bring the fun back. Maybe he's a bit bored of it all himself, Arne Slot, who knows. But I think he obviously made reference to that last night in terms of some of the chances that we have created. Maybe it would have been preferable to have Mohamed Salah in around them, because obviously referenced the fact that he's our second top goal scorer of all time. Ian Rush is out on his own by some distance. But yeah, there's definitely a school of thought, I think, certainly in recent weeks, that maybe we would have benefited from having Mohamed Salah in the round, some of the opportunities, some of the chances, some of the decisive moments in the final third, whereas we've left a little bit to be desired, I think it's fair to say. You know, that's not to say the likes of Florian Wirtz, who's shown like he can really hurt teams, and Hugo Ekitike haven't stood up, but Cody Gakpo's been frustrating the life out of people on the other side. Frimpong's had his moments, but Mo Salah, he is not. So I do think it would be smart and wise for Arne Slot to throw Mo Salah. I've just seen the team, I believe he is straight back in as well. So I think it is a big, bold call, because we know what went on before, the saga, the unrest that was. But he's back now. We've managed to arrest that slide and just start turning the corner, throwing Mo Salah into a team that looks more functional, and a team that needs a little bit of impetus and needs a little bit of firepower. Feels like an obvious choice for me.
No, absolutely. The team is out, by the way. I'll hand back over to Dan. In fact, you know what, Dan? I'll hand back over to you right now, because you're spot on with the team on the sub. So
I know, let
the people know. Get on
broken clock twice a day and all that. Alison Becker in goal. Jeremy Frimpong at right back. We very much assume that would be the case. His usual position, is that fair? Joe Gomez in the team, no Ibu Konate at all. We know he missed out on the trip for family reasons, actually in France already, but hasn't joined up with the squad. So hopefully he's all well with Ibu and his loved ones. Virgil van Dijk alongside, of course, Milos Kerkez, a midfield three of Dom Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch and Alexa McAllister in that order. We'll wait and see. Florian Wirtz over on the left, I would assume. Hugo Ekitike central. Mohamed Salah, we just discussed him, back in the team, straight back in the team. Georgie Mamadashvili, Freddie Woodman, Andy Robertson, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Federico Chiesa, Cody Gakpo, Trey Neone, and Rio Ngamoa.
Yeah, that is the Liverpool 11. We've just talked about Mo Salah there, Chloe. The next one I want to speak about, obviously, is Joe Gomez, comes back in as centre-back, obviously. Don't exactly know what's going on with Ibu Konate. It was just described as family reasons, so hopefully all is well with Ibu and the family. Joe's in, and Joe's playing centre-half now, and to be fair, Gomez at centre-half's been pretty good for when he's got the opportunity. He's had to be more of a full-back recently with injuries to others and stuff, but it's interesting, this Gomez situation, because sometimes you just need an opportunity and it can come in all different ways. But I don't think Liverpool's defence has been, well, we know it hasn't been watertight. There is room for improvement, and it's on Joe Gomez maybe now to go, listen, my opportunities came, however it's came about, like, time to take it. Because if he plays really, really well, the manager's got every reason to keep him in the team going forward. Yeah,
they do. The problem for Joe is injuries, because he gets opportunities, you know, a fair amount, because Ibu Konate isn't also injury-free a lot of the time. He had opportunities last season, I think it was West Ham, away from home, where he sadly picks up a big injury for that one. Was it Brighton where he gets taken off and Mo comes on in that game? Once again, he gets a run in that game, run of fixtures in the league for Liverpool, and has to come off injured again. So it's about trying not to overuse Joe whilst also trying to get the best out of him. And he needs to get into a rhythm. He's certainly a great centre-half. It's just, can he do it consistently due to the injury situation? But I'm happy. We know that Virgil and Gomez on their best day are two top centre-backs, especially with Virgil next to him. He's also got the pace of Jeremy Frimpong next to him, so he might not have to do, all the speeding around that he's had to do in several other years if he's in that position, because he's got a full-back who's willing to get back and who has the pace to do both going forward and getting back. But yeah, the only problem I have with that is both of them, Frimpong's had a couple of injuries this season, Joe Gomez the same, so you want to try and protect them, but Joe Gomez is a brilliant centre-half, and it's just, can we get the best out of him for a longer period of time? If hopefully Bukanate is back relatively soon, hope everything's okay with the situation that has happened, then that means that you're not necessarily having to rely on Gomez and Konate to do as much work. You can rotate them or give them, 20 minutes in a game if needed. But yeah, I love Joe Gomez. It's the only sad part is that he literally has no one at the moment to back up if he's injured. If Frimpong gets injured, then Joe Gomez is going to have to, have maybe Dom next to him or Curtis Jones in that role. So we are very short on players. So just hope everyone stays fit.
Absolutely. Dan, I'll come over to you. The formation's interesting. You've got it down as 4-2-3-1. We'll see how it pans out when the game kicks off. It's interesting at this moment in time. Then it's we've all been very, very impressed with Florian Wirtz in recent weeks. I'd say probably been Liverpool's, one of the few positives Liverpool have had is how well Wirtz has been playing. He's done it in about 5 different positions. Now Mo Salah's back again. The balance of the side changes a little bit, whether it goes 4-4-2, stays as it is. But now Florian Wirtz finds himself playing left wing. Cody Gakpo finds himself on the bench. This thing of Liverpool have got, the manager quite hasn't figured out the balance of this side yet, people's positions. And it's quite strange that Liverpool's, at the time, record signing, he soon became Liverpool's second record signing. Hasn't really got a nailed down place in the team. He's kind of just doing all kinds of different jobs. And what are your thoughts about him now going over to that left hand side tonight?
Yeah, listen, it's an interesting one. You used the word balance there, and I think that is the key word in amongst all this. I think actually in an ideal world, he wouldn't be, albeit nominally, playing in that position, because I think we're just going to lose a little bit of the width that we would naturally get from an out-and-out winger over there. Milos Kerkez might need to provide that, because we know with Florian Wirtz, we've seen it, he is left-side dominant in terms of when he plays in more central areas. He does want to drift over to that side, but he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be hugging the touchline. He doesn't do his best work there. He can't hurt teams as much there. All the damage he can do is from having a free role, just roaming in around him behind the striker in that sort of 10 slot, if you like. And it feels almost impossible to get him in there a lot, and maybe it means Mo Salah needs to become more narrow to allow him and Ekitike to play centrally, and Wirtz can maybe do a little bit more of that, make a bit of a 4 in midfield type situation. So yeah, one thing we do know is he has to play, and we have to find a way of getting onto the pitch. So I don't think there is the perfect solution right now to playing Florian Wirtz. I actually think in many ways it would be as part of a midfield 3 with a Cody Gakpo and out-and-out winger over there and just allowing him to be the 10. But because of what we've lacked in midfield and what we've needed to do in terms of getting more bodies in there to stop us being so open and allowing teams to play through us, we've needed to keep the runners and the engine in there. We haven't got the luxury of playing Florian Wirtz as a 10 out-and-out done. So it's really, really tricky. But again, I come back to it. Florian Wirtz has been a superstar in recent weeks. He's really come into his own, really starting to look all the £116 million footballer we believe we were signing. So he just has to play. I don't think long term we'll see much of him over there. I just think we need him to give a free role, go and play, the football is yours, go and do what you want with it. We'll find you as and when possible. Go and just be yourself. You can't express yourself when you've got a set role. And I think tonight's going to be tricky for him because Marseille will try and hurt us. Having Florian Wirtz as our left winger without any sort of real, you need to stay over there, you've got instructions, is going to be really, really tricky.
It's interesting, Chloe, because Liverpool went to Frankfurt and played 4-4-2 effectively. They did something similar-ish in Milan, both Isak and Ekitike started that game. With that 11 that's on the pitch, there's an opportunity there for it to go more 4-4-2-ish. If Salah could very much go central next to Ekitike, you could have Wirtz and Szoboszlai either side. I do wonder if that maybe is something that the manager goes, because he's done it a couple of times now away in Europe, where he's had two centre forwards on and tried to be a bit more solid. Do you think that is a potential on the cards here? Because that might allow then Florian Wirtz to do what he did in Frankfurt and just have that free role again. Because in this side now, as Dan's got it on that board, and as we maybe think it's going to be, he's kind of not forced, but he has to stay wide left. If it's more of a 4-4-2 situation, he can be a bit more fluid like we saw in Frankfurt.
It is something that could potentially happen. Look, Marseille, if no one knows much about their season, they are top goal scorers in the French league. They are very attacking. They tend to blow teams away in the victories that they do get. I think in the previous game at the weekend, they scored 4 goals inside 40 minutes. So if Liverpool do want to stay compact, at least for the first 20 minutes, which by the way, for me in every European away game, never mind, in fact, pretty much nearly every away game, especially in a situation where you know the atmosphere is going to be incredible. You want to take the sting out of the game, sting out of the atmosphere, and try and control it as much as possible. Maybe you do that by going a little bit more controlled and defensive in the 4-4-2 that you're saying. And also with that, you can still counter-attack. Maybe throughout the game, once Liverpool start to gain more control or confidence, then you can revert to, what Dan's got on the board. But it's something that you can potentially see Liverpool doing. I don't know whether they'll do it right away. But there is an option, and that's the good thing about potentially, understanding through the game that you need more of it in it. You might be able to go to that. But ultimately, I think there should be enough quality, no matter the formation that we do play, to try and get something out of Marseille. They're going to be attacking Liverpool probably at best when a team is attacking, because there's more spaces to try and exploit. And I'd really like to see Ekitike in behind on the counter for us, especially with Mo back in the team, because you can rely on him to stay high and try and do the risk reward that we've known to do for the past several years. So I am actually surprisingly looking forward to this game of football for whatever reason.
Absolutely, because Liverpool, you should always look forward to watching Liverpool. Dan, I'm going to move on to the midfield selection then, because Curtis is on the bench. It's McAllister, Jones, Szoboszlai. That is Liverpool's Premier League winning midfield, by the way, so it's fine, I understand it. I was thinking, and Chloe's got a point, Marseille are very free-flowing. The last thing you want to do is get into a basketball game maybe with Marseille. I think that's risky. You maybe want more of your ball players. So are you, maybe Curtis could have been in the team ahead of Alexis based on form, based on pedigree. It should be Alexis every time. But what are your thoughts on Macherin and Jones on the bench?
Yeah, listen, I'm one of Alexis McAllister's biggest fans. However, he's been a shadow of himself, hasn't he, let's be honest. And we haven't really, I can't think of too many examples of games in recent times whereby we said that was him back to his best. There's been potentially moments in games where it might have looked like that, but realistically he's been absolutely nowhere near it all season long at this point, and who knows what is to come in terms of his future and what have you beyond this. So yeah, I'm a little bit surprised it wasn't Curtis. Chloe outlined there some of the things Liverpool might have to do in terms of what we're going to come up against from Marseille, in terms of the way they approach the game and their attacking style. And mantra in many ways, and that crowd will demand they attack and go forwards and add loads of intensity. I actually think Curtis Jones and his ability to take his sting out of games and situations would have been tailor-made for this and this atmosphere as well. So I'd have been all in on Curtis Jones starting this particular game personally. I think Szoboszlai and Gravenberch were shoo-ins for what they brought and what they offer, but McAllister just hasn't been at it at all. And whilst they get the experience and the pedigree, World Cup winner, absolute, stalwart and really important member of our team last season, recent form and the season full stop hasn't shown me that Alexis McAllister should be involved in any big game for Liverpool right now. I think in more recent weeks Curtis Jones has done that, so I'm a little bit surprised and somewhat disappointed it wasn't Curtis, not just because of all the things we just mentioned, but actually in terms of stylistically I think Curtis would have been a better fit for what we're going to face.
No, yeah, I probably would have had Jones in ahead of Macher as well, which is a strange save based on usual I don't know what the word is, pedigree of player maybe, but yeah, maybe form-wise. But again, you can't play the same team every single week, we know that. And yeah, Curtis hasn't exactly always been injury-free himself. By the way, just in terms of the other game in the league right now, that affects Liverpool. Atletico Madrid is 1-1 with Galatasaray. That's a good result for Liverpool. If it stays that way, it's still a long time to go. But both of those teams are in and around Liverpool, especially Atletico Madrid in this top 8 chase. So we'll keep an eye on that for the next half hour or so, whether it be me and Chloe and Dan, and keep us updated, because that's definitely one that's worth keeping an eye on in terms of qualification for the Reds. Nate, just with a question, I can answer this one, Nate, and a few others who've just tuned in later well. Where's Konate? Konate was left out for family reasons. That's all Liverpool have said. They weren't too much for it, but yeah, something's gone on with his family. He flew home to France before the team went to France. That's all we really we know about Ibu Konate at this point. Yeah, Iris is Hunter, apologies, you've got your name wrong there, says, what CD cover do we have? I'm guessing you mean central defence or centre backs. Endo?
Yeah,
Endo? Not ideal. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no centre backs. Yeah, end up.
But he'll probably put Ryan Gravenberch there, to be honest, if needed, because that's what he does do.
I think he'd be his first port of call, but I don't think Gravenberch can class as cover when he's starting the game in a different position.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, actual
but
cover.
If something goes wrong, I can see that being the thing that'll happen is Gravenberch will just become another centre-half.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or again, if it's injury related, I think the manager would be comfortable putting Endo on as a centre back if he had to. If purely defensive minded. I think Gravenberch is usually we're getting beaten when he's another midfielder or attacker and we'll throw Grav there. I think if it's a game in the balance kind of thing, he would probably pick Endo. I mean, Endo's played more games as centre back in his life than he has as a midfielder. It just hasn't really been that way for us. But I think it will probably end up. Oh, by the way, Andy Robbo was mentioned in the comments. Andy Robbo's done a bit of centre half stuff for Liverpool recently.
Yeah,
as well. Neither are ideal options. Let's just put it that way. Back to the 11 and Chloe. I was mentioning earlier actually about McAllister, Jones and stuff, and you've just brought Gravenberch up as a potential option. He isn't in his greatest moment at this moment in time either. I think it's fair to say Ryan Gravenberch, he slightly off it a little bit. Again, no real massive opportunities to change him from that role, but this is the type of game where you need your ball playing number 6, defensive minded sometimes, although he's been a bit lacking in that recently, to play really well. When Gravenberch struggles, Liverpool tend to struggle, and he has kind of struggled a little bit recently. Yeah,
he has. You can say that for the entire season for a lot of our footballers, to be honest, and that is the tough part. But we know the ability of Ryan Gravenberch. We know how good he is, and he'll be pivotal to Liverpool getting a result in this game. You know, we speak about how free flowing they are and how attacking they are. If Ryan Gravenberch can break the lines on the half turns, and we can get out, then there's loads of space in front of him. Hopefully with lads in red who can go on and do something for us, who he can give the ball to. But you also need him to be defensively switched on. You need him to be putting out the fires all over the pitch, because like we've mentioned there, they're willing to throw bodies up, they're willing to risk things, and they've got some decent players playing for them with some quality. So yeah, it's going to be a really tough game. You need your spine to be brilliant tonight, and that includes Alisson Becker, who hopefully won't kick a ball to their attacking midfielder at any point in this game. But you need the entire spine of the squad to be really resilient, and also be confident when they've actually got the ball, to be able to pick apart this Marseille side if they do commit too many bodies forward. But yeah, Ryan Gravenberch, let's hope he's back to the best version of Ryan Gravenberch that we know, who can literally completely control games of football for Liverpool.
Fingers crossed. By the way, the Marseille team that Liverpool are going to face today, the graphics got down as 4-4-2. We'll find out in a few moments. But it's Rulli in goal, Murillo, Pavard, Beledi and Medina as a back 4. So obviously there's a couple of names that you're going to be familiar with. Weah, Højbjerg, Kondogbia, Traore, again, a few names that you might be aware of. Is it Gouiri? And then some dickhead. Yeah, and then some dickhead ripped playing up front for them as well. That is the 11 they've got. The likes of Aubameyang is on the bench. He did really well against Newcastle, didn't he? Aubameyang
he got the double, didn't he?
Yeah, very, very quick. He's on their bench as well. Another couple of few names that you might recognise.
He's on their bench.
Angel Gomez, England international, also on their bench. So yeah, that's the Marseille team and bench. They put more up than us as well. They've lost less injuries than we've got, but some names that you may be familiar with. They've got it down as a 4-4-2. We'll find out, because sometimes they do transition to more like of a 4-5-1. But we'll keep an eye on that throughout the course of the game, how Marseille sets up against us. What we do know, Chloe, they are very, very attack-minded, and there are two schools of thoughts. Liverpool's defence is not great. Let's put it that way. It's gotten better, but it's gone from like dog shit to just like fart. Just like fart. I don't know if that's my technical way of saying it anyway. The flip side is they're not going to low block us, and actually teams who have tried to go toe-to-toe with Liverpool or play against Liverpool, actually Liverpool's done all right, results-wise and performance-wise for the most part. Very few teams have gone bang toe-to-toe and absolutely wiped the floor with us recently, ever since I'd say that PSV game. It's been a bit different, so it's hard to know exactly how it's going to pan out, and it's hard to predict, but yeah, there's a school of thought that a team who actually tries to play and doesn't just sit in a block might benefit us, might be a bit more comfortable. However, you've then got to keep the back door closed as well. Yeah, Liverpool haven't been great at being concentrated for the full 90 minutes of football. This is a game where they physically have to be, because look, like you've said there,
this team is willing to attack, they're willing to commit bodies forward. You've got to track your runners, you've got to be switched on to overlaps, to underlying laps. You've got to really be concentrated. You can't, take a split second or try and underestimate the opponents that you're coming up against, and Liverpool can't afford to do that. What I can say is, if it is this kind of end-to-end football, which it could very well be, Liverpool have kind of lacked concentration against teams where they've had so much of the ball that for some reason they just switch off approximately 60 minutes into a game, and they have that moment where they let teams get in. If from the start Marseille show an attacking sense, then you're always going to be aware of it. You've got to hope that Liverpool have the quality to really, pick them apart. And if we can get Florian Wirtz in a bit of space, if you can get Ryan Gravenberch on the half turn, Sobbo with his pace, driving up the pitch with the ball, which is where we like to see him. And obviously Ekatike in behind with his pace and Mo doing what Mo usually does, then Liverpool have enough weapons in this side to really take the game out of Marseille's hands and say, you want to go toe-to-toe with us, that's perfectly fine, but we've got players who are just better than yours. So I'm really hopeful that because this is a game where Liverpool are going to have to be switched on from the first second, and Marseille are going to actually not be scared and try and attack us, that maybe Liverpool can, pick them apart. Do I see Liverpool keeping a clean sheet? No, because even in games where Liverpool are, in control of a game of football and have the majority of possession, they struggle to keep clean sheets. But I just think, maybe Liverpool should have the kind of mentality of, if you want to go toe for toe, that's absolutely fine. We've got better players than you, and we will rely on the likes of Mo Salah being able to put a ball in the back of the net more times than any of your forwards.
We mentioned before, Dan, didn't we, about the balance of the team, and it is one more attacker effectively, because with the return of Salah, obviously Frimpong or Szoboszlai, whoever's been playing out on that right hand side, would have more defensive responsibility, but maybe just desire, ability, perhaps, and with all due respect to Mo Salah, that isn't a strong point, never has been. It's absolutely fine, by the way, he scored a bazillion goals, you can kind of live with it. But this team is one more attacker in it, you know what I mean? Is that maybe why we've seen Gakpo go to the bench? Because the manager thinks defence on the other side, he gets a little bit more out of it. It's not exactly, you don't want Florian Wirtz being a defender, but this isn't Gakpo and Salah in the same team. Maybe that's another reason why Wirtz has maybe been shifted over to that left-hand side. Yeah,
quite possibly, because ultimately, he's a very creative and a very attack-minded midfielder, but that word midfielder still exists. I don't think he is an out-and-out attacker necessarily. He will do a lot of the dirty work. He'll put a shift in. He doesn't mind pressing. He covers a lot of ground. His off-the-ball stuff is really, really impressive. So, I think it's a very much with that in mind. But I can't help but look at the 11, look at the personnel, the makeup of that midfield, the makeup of the fullbacks, the profiles of players that were playing across the board. You mentioned Mo Salah and what he brings to the table. We are going toe-for-toe, fire, with a very, very dangerous outfit here. So these lads are going to have to be on and around their A game in order to deal with and combat this, because this isn't a side. We've been to Inter Milan recently. We know what Inter Milan are all about. We know what Italian football, by and large, is all about. Galatasaray, very difficult atmospheres, very difficult places to go, but not a side that necessarily is going to go for your throat. These tonight will, in a very different sense. So these lads need to step up to that and deal with that, because we're not going to be allowed the freedom. It's going to be minute one, intense, loads of pressure, loads of intensity, loads of pressing from them. They're going to want to be attles. They've come out the blocks flying in recent weeks, Marseille. So these lads need to step up to that and deal with that and cope with that. And that's a team that is, like I say, set up and potentially sent out there to try and outscore the opposition, not get through, outscore. It's going to be interesting.
It's fascinating, Chloe, because we haven't seen too much on that right-hand side of the Frimpong-Salah combination, really. There was a little bit very early on in the season, but then Frimpong picks that injury up. I think it was in the Bournemouth game, like first Premier League game, and then they've almost been passing ships. One's been available, one's not. Then he was in the team, then he was on AFCON, then he's back. And we haven't really seen it too much of it as a right-hand side. So we're kind of going into the unknown. What I would say is that neither of those two players, you would say, defending is their number one passion or their number one skill set. Both of them are attack-minded players. If you look at Liverpool's team today, there's probably only two lads on the pitch who are, you'd say, whose first skill set is defensive, and that's two centre-halves. Everyone else really wants to get going. Maybe you'd say Milos Kerkez is a little bit in the middle of that, but that right-hand side, the balance between Salah, Frimpong, and maybe, we think, Szoboszlai maybe drifting over towards that right-hand side today. It's going to be interesting, because it's been, other than a little bit of the Community Shield and a few minutes here and there, we haven't seen too much of it.
No, we've not, but we saw what it was like when Trent was playing there, and you wouldn't say Trent nor Salah, their first passion was defending. It was more what they could do further up the pitch, and one had a wand of a right foot, and the other has just this absolute ruthlessness in front of goal. So it's not like we haven't seen this before. Dom on that right hand side tries to put out fires as much as possible. He's the extra support there to help both of them. What you can say is Frimpong never shies away from trying to do the defensive duties, and he's got the pace to get back. And I also I've put myself on this hill now, and I'm going to believe it. If there's one player who, is going to come out and take responsibility and say, no, I'm going to put Liverpool back to where they need to be. Liverpool are in a crap situation in the league. Liverpool should be winning big titles, challenging for the big competitions. It's Mo Salah. So I'm going to believe that Mo Salah is going to come back with a point to prove and try absolutely everything he can to be that leader that we've always known him to be in this Liverpool side, and try and drag Liverpool through the second half of the season. Does he come back from AFCON better? No, not usually, but he wasn't brilliant at the start of the year, and once again, it feels like he's got a point to prove. He's got something on his back. He's got a lot of criticism in the past. And I think hopefully he comes back and he says what we've performed, the way we've performed in the first half of the season is not the Liverpool standard. And look, who knows if he leaves in the summer? I've got no idea. But what I can say is if he does, then he'll want to make sure that he leaves Liverpool on the highest high possible, and him being the forefront of dragging Liverpool to a Champions League final or whatever, that'll be on his mind. He wants to win trophies more than anybody else, so I kind of settled in the mindset of if Salah's back in this squad, he's got a point to prove and he'll be trying to put Liverpool on his back once again, and that is what I'm going to hope for. In big games when Liverpool needs him, he will. I mean, City last year at the Etihad, he will do the defensive work, but I'm really just hoping that Liverpool, for whatever reason, have a different mentality. Whatever that meeting was on Monday, let's hope they've all fumed at each other and basically said this standard's not good enough for Liverpool Football Club and we need to improve that. And hopefully Mo's walked back in the door making sure that he's the first one to set the standards for everybody else again.
Not like Mo Salah wasn't kicking off before he left.
No, he wasn't, but
it was absolutely
we forgot about that now, all of us.
It didn't happen. Actually, it didn't happen. Ash BQ1 with the super chat, thanks very much. Ash says, big up guys, I haven't really checked the table. Is tonight crucial if we want to finish top 8? Forget the manager stuff. Manager stuff aside, is it a must win? Well, I can show you the table right now and tell you where we're at. It isn't a must win in terms of definite qualification. If they lose, it becomes tricky. They're still not out of it, but again, there is so much in terms of other results that are happening either side of Liverpool and around us. As it stands, Liverpool are 11th on 12 points. A win tonight could take them as high as 4th. Again, depends on a few other things here and there. Atalanta and their game, how this Atletico Madrid game finishes. There's a few things at play. If Liverpool win both games, they are guaranteed to be in the top 8. That is undeniable now. I think a few of those results going their way. So a draw isn't the end of the world in terms of qualification. It would be another draw for Liverpool on a list of those. That would keep them in and around it. But yeah, it isn't a must win. If they lose though, they can still qualify in the top 8. It becomes more difficult. For what it's worth, if I scroll right down to the bottom of this, you can see Copenhagen are currently on 8 points. Liverpool will be at least in the knockout phase. They'll have that 2-legged playoffs no matter what really. It's impossible for them to fall out of that one now. There's not enough games for those teams down the bottom to catch them up, which is a positive in itself, I suppose. But yeah, that's not what they want. Liverpool don't want that extra 2-legged playoff come February time. So yeah, that's where we're at in terms of actual qualification. 2 wins and it's absolutely done and dusted. And they probably, by the way, with 2 wins, they'd be pretty high in that table as well. It's amazing how this all changes, because other than Arsenal, who have absolutely just romped it through, everyone else has dropped points in at least 2 games of those who have played 7. That is, of course, Bayern Munich have dropped points in 1 of their 6 so far. So that's where we're up to qualification-wise. It's not a must-win, but it feels like it might be a must-win in terms of the mood of everyone. That is for sure. Because usually, Chloe, an away draw in a difficult place is fine. An away draw in Europe, I would say, win your home games, draw away, and you'll be absolutely fine in terms of qualification. But yeah, the mood around the at this moment in time for a team who haven't lost for a while, they haven't won for a while either. So for the manager and the players, I don't know if it's must win, but I think it is a lot of maybe conversations if it is a win.
Yeah, but you also can't underestimate the next opponents either, because you know a lot of people thought PSV at home should be a win. You win your home games. That's not how it went, and we absolutely got battered on the night.
Yep.
So for me, it's the next game. It's don't even think about Karabag, because you know they could come. Liverpool could have an off night. Saying an off night, they have an off night quite a lot at the moment. But my point being is, you know, it literally can't underestimate any opponents. And Liverpool, hopefully, you need a boost of morale, you need a boost in performance, a boost in how the fans feel. You need it all, especially Bournemouth away at the weekend. That's an incredibly tough game as well. So for me, I think tonight's very important, just to try and change the atmosphere a bit, change the mood a little bit, be a bit happier. And also, you can just never underestimate a game and an opponent. And I don't really like to wait until the last game of this stage league, whatever the hell it is, to really go through. You kind of you don't want to have to rely on that.
No, absolutely. I mean, for what it's worth, it's probably going to come down to that being a game anyway. It's not going to be last year. I remember it was PSV away, wasn't it, again?
Yeah,
and it was effectively a dead rubber for Liverpool. It was either first or second, and it didn't really matter, as we found out. Didn't really matter.
It did matter, because if we came second,
we might not have got PSV. We might not have got the European champions in the draw. So yeah, but them's the breaks. But what Liverpool wants is that top 8 position, absolutely. No doubt about it. But they will still be in the Champions League come February. It just depends whether they're automatically through or they have to go through this knockout playoff round, which isn't the easiest. You'll be playing against another team over 2 legs, trying to get through. And most of the games.
Can you get English teams in the next round? I have totally forgot this thing.
No, I think once you get into the last 16 tours kind of sort itself out.
Right.
I mean, most of the English teams are in the top 8 anyway. It's only Newcastle. Tottenham are flying on. They're on the bubble, but they're currently 7th City.
Oh, okay.
So obviously they're defeating in Bodo Glimt, which was a big upset, kind of through the cat amongst the pigeons. Their next game is Galatasaray at home. Now, to be fair, Manchester City at this moment in time, anyone could beat them. But they'd be expecting to get through as well. But yeah, it'll all play out. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the course of the day. The main thing to keep an eye on over the next few minutes, or the next 20 minutes or so, is this Atletico Madrid game. It's currently still 1-1. That's a big benefit for Liverpool, because it means Liverpool with a win can also leapfrog Atletico as well. If they won, it would have been a bit more difficult with the goal difference and stuff like that. Although even though Liverpool did beat Atletico earlier in the competition. Right then, let you know what's going to happen here on Redmen HQ over the next few hours. In a couple of moments' time, you're going to hear from Arne Slot, after which Dan will be in the hot seat for the next half an hour or so with a fan interactive show. Have your say on all things Liverpool, transfers, managers, whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be about footy, by the way. Dan and you guys can have a good old chat. Then me and Chloe will be back around 1:45, and we'll have the entire watch-along of Marseille versus Liverpool. And then post-game, we'll have match reactions, and we'll also have the player rankings show. If you want to get everything in one nice neat place, go and visit your app stores on your phones right this second. Download the Redmen Plus app. It is completely free, won't cost you a penny, and all of our content from all of our different platforms available in one place. So post-game, you'll have everything in one place. Because at the moment, there's stuff on YouTube, there's stuff on our second YouTube channel, there's stuff on the Plus subscription service, there's stuff that comes out as a podcast. It's all over the place. Go and download the app. It's completely free. You don't have to be a paid subscriber to get it, and everything will be there for you, and you'll get notifications as and when various things are out for you to watch and listen to as well. So definitely go and download it. Thanks everyone who has done so far. Thank you very much for the support. That is what you need to do to make sure you are up to date with all things Redmen. Right then, me and Chloe are going to take a quick break, after which you'll have Dan Club in the hot seat. But first, here's Arne Slot.
Just to go back to Mo, when he left for the AFCON, I think it's probably generous to say he had maybe some doubts or confusion about his relationship with the club and with you. I'm just wondering if you can tell us or give us an idea of how you see your relationship. Has that changed since he's been away, or have you spoken to him about it since he came back? Or how is the situation now as you see it?
As normal as it's always been. There was only one exception, and that was the game against Inter, where I didn't took him, but for all other games he was there. And in the last game, he was at Liverpool. Before he went to the AFCON, he came in after 15-20 minutes, and I think he had a very good performance in that game. So we were 1-0 up at the time, and we beat Brighton with 2-0. So I think he left in a situation that was good for him and for us, because we beat Brighton and he played again. And then he went to the AFCON, again did what he usually does, scoring goals. Unfortunately, he couldn't win the tournament, but there were other very good teams in that tournament as well. But got to the semi-final, and now he's back with us. And of course, I spoke to him today, and I'm happy to have him back, because, as I said, this season I've only had 2 wingers who would tell me that's their favorite position, that are able to play more than 100, that have played more than 100 minutes in the Premier League, and that's Mo and Cody. And there are other players who can definitely play in that position really good, by the way, as well, like Jeremy Frimpong and like Florian Wirtz. But if I ask Florian which is his favorite position, I don't think he's going to tell me left or right winger. I think he's going to tell me another position. But he's able to play there really well. And Jeremy, the same. I think he's mainly played as a fullback, but he's shown, especially also in the last game and also against Arsenal, how much a threat he can be off the right side. But in the last game against Burnley, he played as a fullback, by the way. So to have Mo back is, of course, helpful, because in his absence, we've created a lot of chances and not always converted them. And I think I saw today that he scored 45 goals for Liverpool at Champions League level, and the next player is a player with 5 goals, Virgil van Dijk. So it's nice to have him back, especially if he's able to reach that levels again, where he was able to score the 45, and that's what he can show tomorrow evening.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Redmen TV and your pre-match build-up ahead of Liverpool taking on Marseille over in the south of France. How are we? Hope we're good. Hope we're looking forward to another blockbuster, swashbuckling, fully entertaining Liverpool display. About that. No, genuinely, how are we feeling, Headless? On what is the mood music like amongst you wonderful people? It's a big night. It's an opportunity for Liverpool, given the way results went yesterday. I think this is a door moment, a door ajar moment, potentially, because we can make life so much more comfortable for ourselves ahead of next week, because win tonight and it's a little bit pressure off, but it also means that another win against Karabag in midweek next week, we are just safely through. No playoff, no confusion, no issues really, into the last 8, which would be massive, into the knockout phase, which would be massively important. So yeah, I'm feeling okay about matters. I'm feeling okay. It's going to be a difficult night. It's a bold team selection. It's a very attacking team selection against what I'm anticipating will be very attacking Marseille outset as well. So it's going to be interesting. Hope we're good. First off, what will the formation be? Good to see you too, Nigel. Hope you're good. Thanks very much as well to Rob. I do enjoy it. This new Adidas range they've put out is heavy stuff. Not feeling great, Dan. Games have been tough to watch recently. Maybe what I will say is, we've got our first. Feel free to throw score predictions in. Any other questions you've got, by the way, anyone hasn't joined us for this part of the show ever, and this is just the bit where we chat for like 20 minutes about tonight, about transfers, about academy matters. Feel free to throw anything at me. You tend to do that anyway, so yeah, keep doing so. What I will say about tonight is somebody mentioned there the fact we've been tough to watch. We have. There's no getting away from that. I don't think tonight will be that. I actually think tonight will be entertaining, just because, again, the profile of the personnel that we've chosen, some of it, will be decisions by Slot, but some of it will also be forced in terms of fitness and availability and what have you. Don't get me wrong, but I think is if his hand has been forced, he's made a couple of big calls and he's gone the attacking way with both of them. Like he's gone Frimpong at right back. All right, didn't have an abundance of options over there, but very attacking right back, of course. Essentially a wing back and more wing than back during his time at Bayer Leverkusen. He's gone McAllister over Jones. I think that's quite an attacking call and quite a bold move as well, because I think Jones offers you ball retention, offers you stability and the ability to take the sting out of games more. McAllister is a 10 by trade a little bit. He's gone Wirtz, and yes, Wirtz might offer a little bit of off the ball stuff as well, maybe more than Gakpo in that sense. But I don't know, if you're going to give Wirtz the freedom of just roaming like we've seen from him in recent weeks as well, I think it's another attacking inclusion from Arne Slot against what I'm anticipating will be a very attack-minded Marseille side. So it's going to be a really interesting watch. And Richard here says 3-2, and that may well be, that's the sort of scoreline I'm thinking. I think there will be goals. So maybe the school of thought around Liverpool at the minute is passive, is boring. And again, it is because we've watched it. But I do think tonight will be off step from that at least. But yeah, let's wait and see. Even then, I hope you're good. I'm okay, thanks. I'm just getting over arguably the worst flu anyone's ever had. So if I sound a little bit throaty, that's why. 2 questions. How many more draws will we fully slot out? And one more pertinent, and the more pertinent number 2, sorry. Have you had the first word from the little one? No first word yet. But thanks for the questions. Not a proper first word anyway. We've had like the usuals, but I don't think we've had like a full out and out word. Personally, I'm not expecting like onomatopoeia or anything nuts, but we haven't had like I don't know, clarity and a clearness of word apart from the usual sort of babbling. But thanks anyway. I don't know about that. Possibly. I don't know. I've never ever considered it. Joe is going to full 90. I mean, he might have to be honest. The lack of centre-half cover that we've got means he probably does need to go the full 90. It was PE, but that's kind of too obvious. And you know what, funny enough, I really enjoyed English in school and like English lit and media, actually, without knowing or having any real clear idea of what I wanted to be when I grew up. So yeah, PE, English and media, probably the 3. Yeah, bad man for, I'll be honest, I don't get sick often, but I was a write-off last week. It was grim, like, and I'm struggling to shake it off. Just these last 2 days, I've started to function ever so slightly more, but it's been brutal. Transfer-wise, I'm not expecting anything this month, no, nor me. We're going to be left hanging, and just like a few years ago, it's obvious to everyone what needs to be done to ensure success. Yeah, listen, I don't think we're going to be doing any business in the market as it stands anyway. I think if we were, we'd have done it by now as well, to be honest. Jibble Cecil, I've just seen you on 35 minutes ago, actually. Have I got a slower ball? It was never any of those things. I was slow enough without requiring the slower ball variation to go to. And I tend to just roll my fingers down the side of it every now and then, not particularly effectively. Again, my forte was accuracy, good save, was accuracy, essentially. I kind of just, not boring people out because I was better than that, and that sounds like arrogant, but it's true. But I would just constantly probe away, like you miss, you hit type situation, but better than that as well, I think. I'd like to say so anyway. I've never been to Marseille. No, I'm not a huge fan of, can I say, France? It's not a nation that's treated me well when I have been there. Let's put it like that. That's lovely football. Oh, save again. So yeah, I've been to loads of European aways. Yeah, more that really. But I've never been in love with my trips to France. Let me phrase it like that if I possibly can. And that's not to say there aren't some beautiful areas and people probably have wonderful experiences during their times there. But football and France, I think especially, can be quite a toxic mix at times. I think the way fans are treated over there is absolutely abysmal occasionally. And I think certain Italian cities and venues and destinations are similar as well, because you hear great stories about people going to Naples. I've been to Napoli twice to watch Liverpool, and my experience culturally was very, very different to the ones people experience when they go there for like a few days on holiday. So, yeah. That's kind of... never been to Cape Town either. Never been to Cape Town. But I would love to go to Cape Town. Table Mountain and the cricket ground. is one of my like bucket list destinations, to be honest. But yeah, I'd absolutely love to go over there. 2-0 Liverpool. We had our score prediction in as well. Hello, my friend. Hope you are good. Yeah, I'm not going to go too far on the French stuff, but again, it's just my own personal experiences haven't been particularly positive from my trip to. And again, here we go. Wonderful. I have, yeah, a couple of times. I want to get my thoughts on the slot out chat in general. As far as I've seen, people on contextualising his Premier League win and navigating the death of Jogo when demanding he loses his job. Yeah, listen, both of those things are more than worthy of a mention, I think it's fair to say. But what I will say is, on the first point, he absolutely deserves time. And maybe the entire season, given both points. And the Premier League win was special, really, really special. The most special in my lifetime, without a shadow of a doubt. So, loved it. And he should be given all the credit in the world for it, because it's not right that we criticise him for the lows and don't give him praise for the highs. But I don't think that lasts forever. I think there is a shelf life. How finite that is, you can decide for yourself. But I don't think that credit in the bank means that we just give him free rein at managing Liverpool for indefinite amount of time. And I think he will have, and sort of inwardly, the squad will have, and Liverpool have always had this mantra. I've been lucky enough to be around a lot of former Liverpool players. Like that season win or the season that was and the successes that came with it, they're done now, and you move on to the next one. You don't have time to sit back and look at your trophy cabinet and your array of medals. That's it, done. Concentrate on the next thing. That's how Liverpool's always kind of been. And that hasn't changed in many ways. So that should be the mantra. It should be the way to look at it. So therefore, by right, Slot doesn't dine out on a Premier League win forever. But the Diogo thing is obviously a huge factor in all of this, of course it is. And navigating that is now impossible for anyone who was involved, any manager, anybody even remotely close to it. Of course it was. And I think, I remember at the time, a lot of people, possibly people, colleagues of mine, people in this very studio saying that Arne Slot simply gets the season regardless and fine. But Liverpool's early season form, when we were winning, was sort of getting put down to a bit of a do it for Diogo type rally and response, and that was great and that was wonderful. You can't kind of have it both ways. And what I will say as well is I think Virgil van Dijk has come out and spoke about this, and they won't be using Diogo's utterly heartbreaking, tragic passing and the circumstances around it. They won't be using that as an excuse. Therefore, are we right as fans to use it as a free pass for Arne Slot? I'm not entirely sure. Again, I think it was a horrendous thing that happened. They managed somehow to galvanise themselves and get back on the horse, as it were, and start playing football again. But I think at some point, they, inside what they were trying to do at training in terms of matches and all that sort of stuff, they would have had to have put it to one side, and it can't be a factor anymore. And again, when it comes to decisions from the hierarchy and us as fans, we'll have to do the same. People's timeline for that will be different, of course it will. But I do think now we probably are beyond that, personally, from a football club perspective. But again, I don't want to speak out of turn because it's such a tricky conversation to navigate as opposed to the actual circumstances itself. Yeah, anyway. Somebody would have had Robbo in for Kirkes. What Robertson does have over Kirkes, obviously, is that experience and the nous and the being able to play through these sort of atmospheres. It's going to be hostile in there tonight. I think we're all expecting that. But Kirkes has shown his true colours in recent weeks, and maybe we want to keep the momentum of that going as well. What he does have is an abundance of energy and pace, and if we're going to go toe-to-toe with Marseille, which it looks like we might do, then Kirkes is definitely the better bet in that sense as well. But again, I think it comes back to what I was saying before with Arne Slot and the team he's named tonight being a very front-footed side. I think he could have made 2 or 3 different choices that would have made us slightly more experienced, compact, safer, potentially. But he's gone hell for leather, in my opinion, in a lot of senses. Again, he doesn't have everyone at his disposal, so he's been kind of hamstrung in certain areas. But I think he's gone all out. Let's go for these, which is going to be a really, really interesting watch. So let's wait and see. And he has been excellent recently. Absolutely. Absolutely he has. What if we win the Champions League? What would the excuses be? Listen, Liverpool in this competition have a rich and occasionally unlikely history together. So who knows what happens from here on out. And listen, if we were to win the Champions League, then I think it's fair to say that Arne Slot's safe in his position for the foreseeable. The FA Cup probably does similar, to be honest with you. Whether no trophy and just a top 4 finish is enough, because as it stands right now, to give you my sort of 2 penneth worth on the managerial situation, I don't think a decision is imminent, personally. I think a couple of bad results, that might change that. And I think all of a sudden, if top 4 looks unlikely and we do get eliminated from the Champions League at some point, and maybe the FA Cup falls by the wayside as well, Liverpool may well be inclined or forced even to make a decision during the season. I think Liverpool's preference, and kind of where I'm at with it now, is we'll get to the end of the season, get to the summer, and then they'll probably do as they would anyway, and they'll sit back, assess the entire situation, look at the whole picture, look at the options that are available, whoever's out there, if there is anybody by that point, and then they'll make a call on Arne Slot. That's kind of how I think they'll play it out. But again, that could change. And he has to be a factor, doesn't he? He's certainly a factor for the fan base. He's certainly a factor for me. And I do think he'll be a factor for the hierarchy, because whatever you think about Arne Slot, and whether you think that Xabi Alonso was the first choice in the initial sort of hiving process when we came about to hive Arne Slot post Jurgen Klopp, that's kind of by the by. What Xabi Alonso is, aside from his Liverpool legacy and what we think and know of him as a person and as a footballer, he's a very, very exciting young up-and-coming coach who just happens to already have quite a strong link and connection to the football club anyway. So it's a really interesting proposition to anybody. Xabi Alonso, of course he is. Anybody in world football will be taking a look at him being a free agent as a standout candidate. You just have to, because I can almost forget what just happened at Real Madrid with him, because it's just nuts. It's a basket case of a football club. It's the players ruling the roost. It's wild. Like, whatever. Anyone can get sacked at Real Madrid. And his win percentage actually wasn't that bad. It's just a different dynamic entirely. I would rather look back further at the job he did at Bayer Leverkusen. And that's not even how it ended and the successes that came with that. It's what he did prior to that. When he went in, they were like 17th in the Bundesliga, and he immediately transformed them up the table. And the direction of travel was just wild from that moment on. The season he had when they won the Bundesliga, went unbeaten in the Bundesliga, to top up Bayern Munich full stop is ludicrous, I always think. Hence why Jurgen Klopp was getting such rave reviews prior to what he did at Liverpool, because of what he did at Dortmund. So to do that in of itself is remarkable. But to do that in the manner and the style that he did it was just ludicrous. Like, unbeaten. What he did in the Europa League, I know they fell short to Atalanta in the end, obviously. The German Cup, like, everything he did that season, it was nearly unprecedented. It was nearly the perfect season of football. To do that with Bayer Leverkusen, Bayer Leverkusen were nicknamed Bayer Neverkusen because they never did anything in Germany. So to do that with them, nothing short of brilliant. Like, stroke touching on genius. So Xabi Alonso might just be good at the old management stuff, and Liverpool will be stupid not to be keeping a close eye on his movements. If indeed, I said this on the podcast the other day, and I know I'm rambling at this point, but if there are any reservations or doubts about Arne Slot being the long-term Liverpool manager, Liverpool have to be keeping a close eye on Xabi Alonso and his phone records, in my opinion. Anyway, German outlet Bild are reporting that Red Bull Leipzig have placed 87 million valuation on forward Jan Diomande. Another player we've been linked to for stupid money. Why should we be doing this? Well, you want to buy top class talent, it's going to cost you top dollar, isn't it, ultimately? And if we do really like Jan Diomande, then you got to pay for it. Liverpool, I think, gone are the days. I don't think you will see the examples of it, but I think there'll be few and far between now, whereby you can pick up relatively cheap in today's market players like Mohamed Salah, 30-odd, 40 million. But I do think there will be less and less of those type signings. I think more often than not now, because they come at a premium. When Jan Diomande, when Leipzig look at him, they see an absolute superstar in the making. So they slap a huge valuation, huge price tag on him straight off the bat. And then Liverpool get linked. Big clubs get linked left, right and centre. And the valuation just goes up and up and up. So yeah, you're going to have to pay for the nose for them. Yeah, I'm fully recovered. Listen, the last bit is normally true. I know I missed you. I did think that. I think it might have been on the Friday when I managed to open my eyes. But yeah, I'm more or less there in terms of recovery, thankfully. But it's been tough. Any good centre-backs in the academy that might break through? Listen, we've seen glimpses of them. Welity Lucky and Marinello. I really like Carter Pinnington. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. Liverpool have just added at least one centre-back with more to come as well. I think they've got a chance, all those that I've just mentioned. If I was ranking them, I don't see why I would. I'd say Carter Pinnington's got the best chance, personally, but we'll wait and see on that. Liverpool clearly feel like that is an area that needed strengthening, i.e., we've gone out and signing a couple at least. I did kind of think that as I was saying it, to be honest. But yeah, let's wait and see on that. I never like to speak too glowingly about any academy prospect because the journeys and the developments can be just so difficult and they could be fraught with danger. We've seen many lads get to seemingly the crest and the sort of the peak of what is about to become their career, and then it's just gone away for whatever reason, usually injury, to be honest. So I don't like sort of going too big on any young player, but there's some talent there, absolutely some talent there. That isn't Lucky, you're thinking of a Marinello. My friend, Wellesley Lucky has yet to feature quite as prominently for Liverpool as a Marinello. Why is Pinnington never in the swag, though? I assume you mean squad. Do you know what? I don't know. I think Carter's... He was in the squad in the Crystal Palace game, but I've been really impressed by Carter Pinnington. Genuinely have. I think he's really good on the ball, defensively solid as well, physically capable of dealing with the demands of senior football, more or less. So, yeah, I think the three of them are on an interesting pathway. It'd be interesting to see which one sort of emerges, actually, as the most likely, to be fair. But I think it's up for grabs, to be honest with you, in terms of that. But Jarell Quansah obviously wasn't a million miles away from sort of really staking his claim and establishing himself, actually, in many ways, as being an out-and-out Liverpool first-teamer. For whatever reason, Arne Slot and Liverpool, moreover, saw fit to move him on in the summer, albeit with a buyback that triggers in like 2 years and a pre-agreed contract as well for when he returns, so it's all a little bit bizarre. But yeah, there's some talent in the academy. I don't know if anyone's seen the 7-0 demolition job they did on Arsenal over the weekend, but Kieran Morrison was at the forefront. Love you, Jay. At the forefront of that as well. So there's definitely some proper players in there, some of whom have been fast-tracked. We've seen, obviously, Ruben Gamoa and Trey Leone get removed from the academy situation just to solely be involved in first team, whatever people think of the merits of that or not. But yeah, let's wait and see. Let's not buy I've seen the Van der Ven stuff knocking round actually today. Interesting. Was it 78 million they were touting around for him? A lot of money for Van der Ven, but again, to come back to my, you're paying through the nose for premium footballers point for a moment ago, it's kind of the going rate, isn't it? I like Van der Ven. The injuries are definitely a concern, but somebody who plays the game and can move at his speed is always going to be susceptible to injuries, unfortunately, certainly muscular ones and certainly hamstring ones as well. But yeah, I'd be interested in Van der Ven. Obviously, has a bit of Premier League experience behind him now, more Dutch connection going on, and I do think there's a player there, actually. So if you're going to get anyone from Spurs right now, he'd probably be the one, wouldn't he, to be fair? Listen, did it make it that obvious? Possibly. Yeah. I must admit, I am quite the old romantic at heart when it comes to Liverpool Football Club, and a little bit of me is fascinated to see Xabi Alonso as Liverpool manager. And I did say the other day as well, I do have serious FOMO when it comes to it because, yeah, who doesn't want to see that? Like, I want Arne Slot to succeed, of course I do, and I hope he can turn it round and get us back on the right track and have a successful season now and then who knows for the future as well. But there is a little bit of me that thinks, yeah, that sounds really good. Just because nostalgia and love and the fact that he was just glorious, wasn't he? I mean, yeah, I think there probably is, mate, to be honest with you. Liverpool clearly put it in there for a reason. I know we do that a lot. We do buyback clauses, Rian Booster, and sell-on clauses and all this kind of stuff, because why not protect yourself? Have that insurance policy, if you like. But it feels like it went one step further than that with Jarell Quansah, because, as I mentioned, they literally pre-agreed his contract should he return to the football club. So they really went, they left nothing unturned when it comes to making sure that Quansah could become a Liverpool player again. So I think they will be keen to bring him back at some point. But one thing I know for certain, in the shorter term, we need to do something in the centre-back department quickly. I like Trent Cohen-Doherty. He is definitely exciting. Different player to Kate Gordon. Kate Gordon's actually one, I said a minute ago, in terms of players that seemingly reach the moment where they're about to burst onto the scene, then injuries just stop them. Cade Gordon falls into that category. Stefan Bajcetic is another one. Jayden Danns. Unfortunately, there's far too many. But with Trent, exciting, quick, direct, makes right decisions more often than not as well at pivotal moments. So I do like him, and I was quite fortunate. I spoke to him out in Frankfurt, and good head on his shoulders for somebody so young, and told me that in terms of sort of who he models his game on, he said Luis Diaz as well. And you can see that from the way he plays, just wants to run at people, wants to try and take people on. So and we've seen a little bit of Trent at first team level. He's been around a few training sessions, been in a few squads and what have you. So I think there might be some future for young Trent at the top level of the game, hopefully. Now Gordon, and again, he's had to develop and evolve his game. He actually picked up going with a quite serious injury not too long ago, which is just ultimately, whenever you think about some of these kids sometimes, whether they're going to make it at Liverpool or not, you just want them to have a career. Like, that's kind of what it's all geared up to be. And if they do become a success at Liverpool, more the merrier, happy days. But when they just keep getting injuries and they keep having problems, and it's just becomes, torturous, actually. Right, so let's start wrapping up this part of the night. Just quickly before I do, predictions. How do you think it's going to go? I've seen a few quite positive predictions. I'm going nowhere near that. You're going to have to, listen, I might be slightly under the weather and not 100%. Last week, I might have gone for that, but I'm going nowhere near it. All right, it's a good try. But you need to be better. I'm sorry. I'm going for an outrageous 3-2 win. Ekitike to Virgin of Watchalong. 3-1, 2-0. Yeah, a lot of people thinking goals. 3-2, 5-0. LFC. I mean, listen, I'll take it. Do I believe it? No. But I kind of take it. 4-2. This is kind of more what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. 3-1 Marseille, unfortunately. 4-1. 2-1. Fully expecting a Vert masterclass tonight. 3-0. 2-2. 2-0. 7-8. 8-7. 7-8. 8-7. Salah hat-trick. Yeah, well, what a welcome back that'd be. 4-2. Heart says Liverpool win. Head says 2-2. Yeah, I would probably... I don't know, You guys have persuaded me here. I'm going to go 3-2 Liverpool, which I know is foolish. I know. Did you? Chloe was looking at me then. I thought I could feel eyes in the back of my head. But are you 3-2, yeah?
I went 3-2 Liverpool.
We're stupid, aren't we?
Yeah.
What are we doing? But 3-2 Liverpool. There you go. Done. Chloe being behind me means it's time for me to leave you all. So enjoy tonight. Enjoy Chloe and Ste. I'm sure you will. They're both quite sound, actually. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
They are third in League. Did you like that pronunciation?
Yeah.
That was good, that, wasn't it? They've played 18 games, winning 11, drawing 2, and losing 5. But the biggest part of all of this is that they are actually the top goal scorers in Liga with 41. And it seems like they can blow teams away. I think in the previous game that they just played, they'd scored 4 inside 40 minutes. Obviously, against different opposition, not going to quite be the calibre of Liverpool. But it's fair to say that they play gung-ho football. It is exciting to watch, and you can be out of the game quite quickly with them.
Yeah, it could be, but it could also open up things for us. It could open up spaces for us. We haven't been great at the back, and we haven't been overly great up top, so it might open some opportunities for us. I think we're just lacking a bit of bite at both ends, I'd say, in defence and attack. But the game at the weekend, I thought there was the first 30 minutes before we scored the goal, and during the goal, I think we looked a lot better. We didn't look great, but we looked much improved on what we've seen in previous games. So I'm kind of looking forward to it as well, because for me, other than the FA Cup, if we're still going for the trophy, this one's probably the one we're most likely to get now, because we're not getting the league. Yeah. So, all in the UCL basket, or legs in the UCL basket, isn't it?
Hey everyone, welcome back. Yes, it is Watchalong time. Liverpool Well, Marseille versus Liverpool rather kicks off in just over 10 minutes time. I'm Steve, joined by Chloe Blocks, and we're going to be here right through until the full-time whistle blows and beyond in this big Champions League tie for the Reds. One more time then, a bit of context on the game before we move on and discuss the ins and outs of it, and of course bring you the watch along as well. As it stands, Liverpool are currently in 11th place in the Champions League league phase, I think we call it these days, on 12 points. A win today will take them to 4th place. They'd have to go some to catch Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich would have to get absolutely wellied, and Liverpool would have to batter Marseille. Listen, strange things happened. That could change, of course, as well. Atalanta, it depends how they get on. If they win, it could be around there. But what we do know is that it'll comfortably take Liverpool into that top 8 with a win, above the likes of Tottenham, PSG, Sporting, Man City, Atletico Madrid, who we've just seen draw with Galatasaray as well, above Inter Milan. And like I say, we'll see how Atalanta get on, because they are playing Athletic Bilbao at home, a game that they'll probably win, although you never know how these things pan out. So big game in terms of the qualification for the top 8 automatic place, but also just another top big game for Liverpool in general. Interesting there, because I heard you shouted down, you predicted 3-2, another wild game. Liverpool don't really play too many wild games anymore. That feels like very exciting. Is that more hope than expectation goal?
It's I expect Marseille to score, so I think we're going to have to score quite a few. And also, I am hoping for a little bit of an entertaining game, hopefully one which Liverpool actually come out on top of. But I expect Marseille to try and go gung-ho with us, and hopefully Liverpool can exploit them. But I'm not sure I have full belief that Liverpool will get a clean sheet. So I've kind of gone with the positive, whilst also trying to be realistic that Liverpool might not keep a clean sheet in this game of football.
I think that's always nice to be positive where you can be. We've got some questions about you, actually.
It's hard.
Some comments for you.
Oh.
Where's your no cap?
No, hair got washed about. I mean, I wash my hair every single day, but the cap is like to hide my face, really, to be honest.
No, you shouldn't do that.
I forgot it today.
There you go. No, you don't need to hide your beautiful face, Chloe. You're absolutely fine. So there you go. There's the no cap situation. Someone's asking, TMB Supreme, Ste, I hope you're okay. Mate, you look like you've lost a ton of weight. No, I have, but I'm not ill. It's by choice. I'm not ill. I've just decided not to be as fat as I once was. Yeah, so I'm fine. Thank you very much. So there you go. We're all right.
Wonderful.
And then another question for you, Chloe. How do you sleep after drinking that Red Bull so late? It's a good question. Can I answer first?
Yeah, go on.
Chloe doesn't, is the answer. Chloe, comes in often and says she hasn't slept a lot. Is that fair?
Yeah. I don't know. It's my favourite drink. I won't even lie. I try not to drink it that often, but when I'm watching Liverpool in a setting where I'm actually in my house, I'll have one. Away days, if it's a long away day, I'll probably have one as well. So I think I'm just trying to keep the ritual going.
No, makes sense. I'll be honest.
I don't know how I sleep though.
A Red Bull after
probably about 4 a.m.
A Red Bull after 6-7 p.m. for me. I'm not. I do drink some of it of a morning, often of a morning where I haven't slept enough, and my kids have been something like up to something, and I'm not. And then sometimes I need it because I don't drink coffee. But I must admit, I do. I see the point of it. And 19 was it 17? Yeah, I was trying to think there off the top of my head how many times you'd be drinking one of them then. 38 games. That's a lot of Red Bull.
Not all. I mean, I never have.
I was thinking 17, 18 away games. There they go.
But it's only like long away games where, do you know, where like I hate the idea of falling asleep on a coach. Like, first of all, you can't sleep because there's booming music and loads of people drinking and having fun and stuff. So it's usually to like keep me going on the coach if it's like a late one back, because you're so exhausted by getting up early to go. But if it was just like Manchester or Forest or anything like that, I don't have one. It's only, your London games that are late and Brighton, Bournemouth, basically.
No, fair enough.
But there is enough London games there that I probably shouldn't be drinking.
There's Next question on how we look, because why not?
Oh, here we go.
Has Ste always had a beard, says Lawrence?
Yeah. From what I've known.
Not maybe it's a bit thicker maybe than usual, and maybe because my face is thinner, the beard isn't as stretched out.
Maybe
it's it usually has to cover more of a big fat round face than it was, so maybe it's that as well. But for the most part, I try to have some type of facial hair.
I think you told me if you didn't have facial hair at all, it wouldn't be great.
I think I said I'd look like a giant egg. and I don't want to be one of them. So that's that. But yeah, a little bit. Maybe that's just a little bit of that one as well. So yeah, that is where we're up to anyway with our, that's always personal lives sorted.
Yeah, thanks so much. Keep them
Last
coming.
one, Hustle Bones. Did Steve get a haircut? Easy now.
You do shave
Every 2 days I have to shave my head. Yeah, this is a freshly shaved today head.
Maybe we should see what it looks like if you left it for a week.
Like Zinedine Zidane when he was a footballer.
Oh, okay.
Bald egg nest to there, completely. It makes me look like a granddad. It ages me a lot. So yeah, no, it's the usual answer. But sometimes I'll be honest, similar to you, and it's a completely different way. When I'm not in work, sometimes if I have a week off and I'm not filming all the time, I will just not because it's a bollock shaving. Yeah, it's every other day, and it's ages to clean up and stuff. I will just let it grow and wear a hat. So when I'm off for a week in a few weeks' time, maybe I'll do it. I'll send a picture.
Try being me. I wash my hair every single night. It takes ages to wash, ages to dry. I used to put loads of makeup on that. It'd take me like an hour and a half every day. Stop doing that. Have I learned to care less? Yes.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, shave every day off. My God, I shave every other day. My man washed me. I'm going away to wash the wash. Chris with the super chat. Oh, we're going on the manager stuff. Would you rather Slot or Alonso be the manager for 26-27? Alonso for me. I think he wins the league next season if we sort out the centre back position. I would rather have Slot because that means that we've done better this year. If Alonso's the manager, it means we've had a crap year this year.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think at this point in time it's mad, the manager's getting. It's mad how things change so quickly a year on from where we're at, but that's where we kind of go to. Yeah, someone said that I'd look like a monk if I grew my hair. It's kind of not too dissimilar, to be honest with you. Right then, if that's a good question. Someone's reminded me actually about the like button. There are 2,370 viewers currently watching the stream. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good time. Talking about Chloe's loads of hair and my complete lack of hair. If you don't mind, please do press the like button. And it really does help us out. And like I say, thanks to everyone who's downloaded the app. So if you're watching on the app, hello app users. If you're watching on YouTube, hello to YouTube viewers as well. But go and download the app. You can watch the YouTube videos on the app. It's great. Honestly, it's absolutely fantastic.
Someone said, sorry, Chloe, you shouldn't wash it every day as it kills the health. No, I'm very aware, but I don't have like thick hair. Why we're doing this now when it's 3 minutes till kick off, I'll never know. People who have thick hair can get away with it because it doesn't look greasy. I have thin hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's thin, which means it goes greasy a lot. And when you're on shows every single day, you don't really want to look that way. So I do wash. If I'm off for like a Friday, I might not wash it on the Thursday night. But
see what we do for you guys for just so we can look fabulous on camera. We go through
because otherwise it just probably wouldn't look great, and I don't enjoy not looking.
I've actually got loads of hair too. It's just really thin as well. It doesn't put these cameras aren't good enough to pick it up. That's kind of where I'm at as well. Jay Payne says, when's the last time you did a watchalong? Was it Inter with me?
Yeah.
And we won.
We did. Yeah.
I
think I sadly did that as well. Which...
So we're 1 for 1.
Yeah.
That isn't bad for Liverpool, really.
No. Not this season anyway.
No, that tracks. that tracks. Yeah. That's where Chloe's usually at the games. Obviously, the European way ones are a little bit different, of course. Right then, 2 minutes to go. Both teams are out on the pitch at what is a very impressive stadium, by the way.
Yeah, it looks good.
The Velodrome is a very, very impressive place. There is Mo Salah back.
I like his beard for what it's worth. Salah's beard, yeah.
It's a very good beard. Mo's glow up last summer was
great.
Yeah, he's done really well for himself. Yeah, absolutely. Dickie Red makes a good point. Why don't you shave some hair and give it to me like as a wig donor?
I only let one person touch my hair, and it is the person who cuts it and blows it and does all that. No. So, that I also only let one person touch my eyebrows as well. And my lashes.
Just your makeup person?
Me brow and lashes girl, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I absolutely get you.
You know.
Anyone can touch my head. Like, feel free.
The wind touches your head.
Errol often kisses it when we score.
I'm not sure I'm going to do that today.
No, it might
maybe that's like a final.
Yeah, we win a trophy. Just just a little like a Laurent Blanc, Fabien Barthez for the older people, and you won't know either that reference. So Man United and France used to have Barthez in goal and Laurent Blanc be sent back, and for good luck before the game, we used to kiss him on his baldy head like a little good luck.
I remember Laurent Blanc, not in terms of playing, but in terms of like
the manager.
Yeah,
and the
and then
card.
FIFA card, yeah.
My son plays FIFA. He asked me the other day, he asked me to rank all these players because like icons, and it was like Ronaldinho and Ronaldo, and I was like,
Maldini.
Yeah,
I remember him being mum.
Oh
my God, look at him with his shorts there.
He's got his short shorts there.
What is he doing?
Yeah, fair play. Right then, yeah, just moments away then from Liverpool against Marseille. Marseille couldn't get in a team picture with one lad who couldn't quite recognise who it was. Had the shorts quite far rolled up his legs, to be fair to him.
32. What? Who's 32?
I can tell you who that is right now. I should probably have that in front of me as it is. But yeah, so Chloe, you were onto it straight away, by the way. Jesus Christ. It was Medina. There you go.
Centre half.
Left back, I think he's probably playing left back today.
Oh, is he?
I think so. Depends on where Pavard plays, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. That's who it was. The Liverpool's team, one more time as we run through it. Alisson in goal. You got Kerkez, Van Dijk, Gomez, and Frimpong as a back four. The midfield three, we think, of Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. And then, of course, Florian Wirtz, Mo Salah, and Hugo Ekitike make up the 11. Liverpool's bench, Mamardashvili and Woodman are your goalies, because why not have two goalies? Robertson, Endo, Jones, Chiesa, Gakpo, Trainiani, and Rio Ngamoa. That is the Liverpool 11 for the game. There's some type of, I can only point out, there's a moment something.
Okay, well.
That's what's going to happen. I don't know what we're clapping for.
Oh.
I couldn't quite see the screen there, but it's a moment of applause happening in the Velodrome for Roland Kerbis. Apologies, not aware. If someone wants to let me know what that means, feel free to do it. As everyone does their round of applause. I mean, the tifo's out. As the there you go. The tifo as well. Oh, fair play. That's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah. That's a big flag. I'm guessing that's the family.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, very sad. Right. Let's have a look. Where we are up now, Liverpool huddling.
Oh, before we start, would anyone like some ASMR? I mean, no one can reply to me because. But would you? Yes, there you go.
There's some people who love that, and there's some people who absolutely hate it.
Sorry.
People are expecting it to like whisper down the mic or something.
Oh,
that kind of.
Sorry. That's OnlyFans, that, I think. Shall we make an OnlyFans for that? Whispering down a microphone. If
you want, mate. I'm sure you'd do well off it. You'd do better than me. I think you make more money than I would. So that's on you. That's absolutely fine. If you want to go and do that, then do feel free to do that. That is a strong smelling Red Bull. The game is underway anyway. Liverpool versus Marseille, or Marseille v Liverpool is underway with Marseille's big long ball, and it's going to be a Marseille throw-in after they come off a Liverpool head. So straight away, the French side in Liverpool's attacking third. No long throw-ins, which is nice. They just decided to go back, and there you go.
Oh
yeah,
my God,
he does like having his thighs out, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy left back there. Just trying to see this Liverpool 11 as Florian Wirtz goes to
Kondogbia is absolutely.
Yeah, he just.
Okay, well done.
Kondogbia spun past Florian Wirtz, but his ball goes straight through to Alisson in the goal. Let's have a little keep an eye on this Liverpool formation. Wirtz looks very central here.
He does, yeah. He looks very central. Mac is deeper than I thought.
And Ekitike's drifting out to the left. I don't know if that's just for this move or if it's just a constant thing. We'll keep an eye on where Ekitike's playing.
Might be like a 4-2-2.
It could be 4-4-2.
Yeah.
It very much could be 4-4-2 for Liverpool here. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, Ekitike's definitely, he's still left again, so maybe there's something in that one.
Inside.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on that one. Someone mentioned in the chat actually Wirtz false 9, Ekitike left, and I kind of laughed it off. Maybe they were right. As Liverpool try and play through the lines.
Go on, Kerkez.
Szoboszlai drifts over left.
Okay.
he decides not to use Kirkers. McAllister, edge of the box to Gravenberch, can have a shot. No, goes to Wirtz. Wirtz shoots, and it was blocked. And it was a good block too. I think it was Beledi who got a little toe on that one. But yeah, this Liverpool formation's interesting. I think we are playing like the box midfield.
Yeah, we are.
2-2-2.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a bit more, maybe Salah a bit
and
more
Grav,
centrally.
and then Wirtz and Sobber ahead of them.
Yeah. Liverpool go in behind looking for Salah. Easily cleared though, I think it was.
I've just heard a can opening. It was really good for anyone who likes the ASMR stuff.
that wasn't as close to a microphone.
It wasn't close to the microphone, but it was good all the more.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast start from the Reds.
Yeah, this formation we'll keep an eye on throughout the course of the game. Right then, Page
Chris,
the bevy.
You know, sounded delightful.
Right then, we're not watching the game at the moment because we're having close-ups of various Marseille players, and then there's the Zerbi, the manager. Game's underway again.
But it's like the back of his head.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest camera shot I've ever seen. Let's go. Right then, Marseille with the ball at the back. No Liverpool press. I mean, Ekitike is definitely playing leftish, isn't he? Salah right. It reminds me of that formation we played against Manchester City away, where Gakpo and Salah were kind of wide-ish. Almost 4-4-2. With the two midfielders high up the pitch.
It's a foul.
Yeah, Liverpool have won a free kick. The Marseille player looks like he's injured Kirkers and himself with that challenge. But it is a free kick. Yeah, well, yeah. That isn't a great challenge, that actually.
No, it's not great. Like Pavard.
I think it was, yeah. He's hurt himself and he's hurt Kirkers. I think Kirkers kind of caught him in the ribs as he spun round after the foul, but Liverpool got a free kick leftish. What was happening?
What?
Was there something funny? Were you reading comments or was just...
No, I was just laughing at him.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Just a Zerbi?
No, Pavard.
Oh, just getting kicked?
He's still struggling.
Yeah, fair.
Poor lad.
Yeah, listen, it happens, doesn't it? Right then, free kick to Liverpool, wide left that he goes short with. McAllister chooses not to play into the box. Liverpool are going to try and play from the left-hand side.
I like the triangles.
Yeah, now Ekitike is in the box as Kirkers tries to get to the byline and crosses and
lad.
does.
What a ball!
It was a good ball, but headed away by the centre-back. So Liverpool regain possession. Here's Mo Salah. Good ball to Gravenberch. Gravenberch in the box wins a corner.
Well done, boys.
Yeah,
good football, by the way.
Didn't agree that it was a corner. But
do you know what? It's surprising because I thought that Marseille were going to come out and play like this, but we're actually throwing men forward. Do you know what I mean? We're being really aggressive here.
Yeah.
I mean, it has only been 4 minutes, but still.
Yeah, interesting. The fluidity of Liverpool's team. Hugo Ekitike anyway, by the way, very blonde.
Yeah.
Fernando, Liverpool have a corner from their right-hand side. Van Dijk, Gomez, Ekitike, McAllister, all in and around the edge of the box. So is Wirtz. Liverpool have got a little set-piece lined up here for someone. There's a little bit of argy-bargy going on the edge for the referees.
Wow, that is bleached. Wow.
I'm not sure a fan, but listen, I'm not the expert on here. Liverpool do have the... get on with it. Like, geez, referee, let them foul us and just give us a penalty. I hate this, rather than warning them 55 times, just give the foul. Because it takes forever to take a corner kick.
Is the saying blondes have more fun?
Yeah.
Maybe Ekitike's gone with that then.
You might be right. And then Mo Salah is going to whip this corner in from Liverpool's right, left-footed in-swinger. In it goes.
Back post is
Gomez heads wide!
Oh, lad, that was your chance.
Joe Gomez never scored a goal for Liverpool.
Ekitike blocks that lad who wears...
I mean, it's a difficult chance, but Gomez, it's a difficult one. It's kind of right at the top of his jump.
Still a free header though.
It's he
gets it wrong.
He doesn't time the jump well, really.
No.
I mean, he's almost fallen down as he connects with it. And I think he goes to the wrong corner. I think he has to head that back where it's coming from.
It's like he thinks he's from post. I'd expect that header from someone who's from post and glancing it on.
That is a man who has never scored a goal. He kind of flicked that on past the back post because that's where he was. It was a very odd technique from Joe Gomez.
Look at the press here though. I'm loving that, boys.
Liverpool are pressing very, very high. Here goes Mo Salah on the press. Yeah, it's a front four when Liverpool haven't got the ball. It's Ekitike left, Salah right, and then you've got Wirtz and Sobbo in the middle. Maybe with Salah being on the pitch, maybe more expected of TKs from the other side.
On.
Barcelona again. Marseille plays a good ball in behind. Alisson comes and clears.
Oh, Macca.
They've won it on the halfway line now. Liverpool with Szoboszlai get a clearance.
Go on then. No, why?
Gravenberch goes for a fancy flick. I think he doesn't need to do that there. And Marseille have regained possession. Thank you very much to the 744 of the 3,000 who were pressed like. There's still more to go though. My basic math says that's like. I mean, there's less than a quarter of people who have pressed it. Let's make it a third. Right then, first real opportunity for Marseille to get the ball in Liverpool's half. It's been pretty much all Liverpool so far. And then, just as I say that, they go back out of their half. I think that's Murillo playing almost there.
We are being aggressive. Wide, yeah. They're going to make the runs inside the fullbacks, which is going to try and isolate them.
Yeah, we're narrow, so that's going to happen. Weah plays the ball in behind, but easy offside. Liverpool's line was good. That was a very skinny linesman who look at him, like Stretch Armstrong, the linesman, throws his flag up.
What is this that I'm looking at?
Alisson's clearance, I think.
Oh. Okay, thanks for showing us that.
It was Murillo who was trying to get on the end of it. Anyway, back underway with Joe Gomez, plays it down the line. Sobo rightish now?
No.
Nice ball to Vert, who's drifted inside. Out wide to Frimpong. Frimpong to the byline, can deep high cross. Chested down by Marseille. Liverpool should be able to get that. Oh, they don't. Two people missed that. Kirkes, I think it was, and
that's the problem.
Gravenberch, and then here goes fucking dickhead Mason Greenwood down the right.
Back out wide, lad.
He's gone backwards though, Liverpool.
There we go.
To be fair, Liverpool recovered well there.
Yeah.
They should have won that ball.
I was concerned when it was Macca running back.
They should have won the ball on the edge of the box though. They had two opportunities and failed both times.
It is very narrow, isn't it?
Right then, with it.
Handball. It looked like handball.
No, Marseille on the attack. Liverpool get the clearance with Gravenberch, but still isn't fully cleared on the edge of the box. Out wide to the right. Kirkes got work to do over here. Ball into the box, fires off Szoboszlai. Van Dijk clears the second one. We've just been given notice, by the way, that Chiesa is no longer on Liverpool's bench. He got injured in the warm-up. Well, I don't know how that happened.
Of course.
Yeah,
what is that about?
Federico Chiesa, not even on the team, got injured in a warm-up. Must have felt something.
Like, what do you do then in a warm-up when you're a sub that has caused such...
I suppose, can't it? And then Gravenberch concedes a free kick. I'm just going to give me app up actually, because I can keep an eye on some of the other scores around.
Yeah, you do that whilst I tell everyone. I've just opened up Twitter.
Okay. And
the first thing I've seen is Victoria Beckham at her son's wedding, and it's
more memes.
I think it's JJ Siwa dancing.
Nice.
Incredible. Absolutely sensational stuff this is.
Newcastle are beating PSV and Slavia Prague are beating Barcelona. There you go. That's what we're up to so far. In the other games. Right then. Bit more possession for Marseille. Liverpool do try and get the press on again. Greenwood, I think that is, who just whips it long.
What
was that?
Doing?
That was a strange header from Ryan Gravenberch, and Liverpool under pressure now. Right hand side, Marseille on the attack. Loads of men forward. No. Alisson just gets there. And
it's the warning.
Yeah. I think it was Pavard who was trying to get on the end of that. It was a poor header from Gravenberch. The run inside was, I mean, to be fair to Kirkes, he tracked it.
I think he was scared of maybe scoring an oggy, or he just got a shout.
I think, I'll be honest, it's the decision to leave it was interesting. Because I think it was Pavard. Where's he playing?
I'm pretty sure he's like...
He can't be the centre back, can he? If he's making that run.
Maybe DM.
Yeah, but either way, it was Gravenberch's poor header that led to that.
No, to be fair, I think he's in the back line now again.
He advances forward from deep. He made a big run forward. I don't know if Kirkes did well or not. I'm not quite sure. In the end, it was alright because Alisson got the ball, but risky moment for Liverpool.
It just looked like Alisson was stretching, where if Alisson had said leave it, you feel like he wouldn't be stretching.
To be fair, I'm not sure what Kirkes could have done if he'd have touched this, so maybe it was
I love it.
Liverpool playing on the edge of the box there, it's just under it, just pass, but Liverpool have won it back. was a poor clearance and Frimpong's won it. The Marseille press into Joe Gomez forces him wide to the right. He's done well done, actually. Yeah. He just got himself out of a little bit of bother. And Liverpool have comfortable possession.
Never mind.
Yeah, very compact game this. Liverpool try and switch it wide as Van Dijk looks for Salah, over hits it, goal, kick to Marseille. I haven't seen a lot of Mo Salah yet in the game.
I know, is it not cold? Slot's not wearing a coat.
South of France, innit? But yeah, Arne's gone cold.
I went France for PSG, and I don't know when that was.
That's north.
Oh.
It's a big difference, to be fair. But yeah, was it cold?
I'll stop talking. It was, yeah, in the sun, you were quite alright. Soon as you went in the shade, it was absolutely belter. Get it under control, Florian.
Apparently it's 10 degrees currently in Marseille, so it's not warm.
Is it alright?
And it's just hot stuff, I suppose. As Liverpool give the ball away again in the attacking third. It's very end-to-end, without anyone really having a shot.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of opportunities to have the opportunity.
There's been a couple of chances where you should win the ball quite easily, but for some reason, we've made a little bit of a mess of it.
Yeah. And then Liverpool's press isn't forthcoming now. Okay, you can't do it all game, I suppose. Maybe there's certain times when they are going to do it. Now they've just dropped back into a shape.
Runners.
Ball goes wide to the left. Gravenberch needs to get over there. Pace is slowed right the way down now at this moment in time as Yuri goes out there. Marseille equally as fluid, by the way. It's hard to keep tabs on who's... It's a De Zerbi team, it's what they do. We saw Pavard before, and he is playing right back at the moment. He was nearly centre forward at one point before trying to score a goal. It's a very fluid system. Marseille play good ball through the lines. Liverpool on the edge of their own box now with some more defending to do. Frimpong does well. Can he win the seconds? He can, and doesn't concede the throw in either. Szoboszlai keeps that one in. Liverpool need to get rid now though. Yeah, and Gravenberch does just that.
Protect it. That's a lovely header out.
Yeah. Salah's flick on Ekitike. It's fouled, surely.
Love that.
Booted into the sky. Kondogbia didn't agree with the decision, but it looked a foul. Salah's header was excellent.
Did he play for Villarreal when we played them in the semi-final?
I think so, yeah. What's he moaning for? It's clearly a foul. You're right about Salah's header there, Chloe, as well. It was a clever header.
Yeah,
Liverpool got on with the game. Quick free kick out wide to Frimpong. To be fair, we took that too quick and we had no one forward with him. Yeah, so he's had to go back. We know what you're going to get from a De Zerbi team. And they're going to do it's high press, it changes of position. That's exactly what they're doing here. As Liverpool are forced back to Joe Gomez. Nice little touch inside to McAllister. He's got a little bit of space to carry forwards. Ekitike, Gravenberch, go forwards, Grav.
No, the ball in front of him, Ryan.
Just a little bit off it, Gravenberch so far. He hasn't had an amazing 14-15 minutes. Ronaldo. Liverpool just knocking it round with Sobo to Gomez. Don't think it's there again. Away European thing, trying quiet in the crowd. I don't know if you can do that here. Good ball to the edge of the box, though, to McAllister. He finds Ekitike in the box. Has to stretch for it, so he's forced back.
Overlap.
He's looking for a cross, looking for a shot, maybe. No, little ball in. I mean, McAllister just has to control that. Liverpool one-hand ball, not given.
What are we doing though?
And it's going to be a counter-attack now. Liverpool need to get back. Here comes the pacey Jeremy Frimpong to do just that.
Well in, lad.
The Reds wanted that ball there. I couldn't see. The camera was on Mars, so it's hard to tell anyway from this angle. I
mean, no, I love the dedication, but no one else was pressed.
I mean, there was even on his own a lot up the pitch there, wasn't it? That ball from Ekitike into McAllister was horrendously difficult to control. Fired in from 4 yards away, completely at his chest.
Was it Joe Gomez who did the ball into Maka though originally? I thought the ball into Maka on the edge of the box was brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. Unlucky. Yeah, it is this 4-2-2.
Without the ball, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salah and Ekitike looking to kind of cut off the passes to the full-backs. There's no press coming out, though. Marseille are going to be allowed to just walk with the ball. Eventually, someone's going to have to go and engage.
There you go.
Gravenberch's done just that, and Liverpool should be able to pick it up with Wirtz, and he does. And Florian Wirtz can carry it forward, and he can look inside. I don't know why Szoboszlai left that. I think he was leaving it for Ekitike. Liverpool have won it back, though. It's Mo Salah. What's he going to do? Give it to Frimpong. He can cross if he wants. Deep cross, looking for Ekatike. Nods it across goal. No one there, really. Gravenberch on the edge. Good spell of possession for Liverpool. Kirk's cross isn't great, though. The goal.
Oh, my God.
What have we won there?
A corner.
Corner in the end.
Just hits their defender.
I think the goalie wasn't amazing with that.
The ball just didn't look great, but...
Poor goalkeeping that, by the way. Yeah, he had a stinker there. His defender bails him out, really. He doesn't know much about it. He shoulders it out more than anything. It was Murillo who kind of shouldered it for a corner after his goal. He missed it. And Liverpool do have a corner.
Oh. Ekatike and Virgil are marking each other.
It's man marking on the edge of the box.
Oh, for
Ref
the
again,
love
lad.
of God.
What are we looking at now? Is there a VAR
I think
check or
Joe
something?
Gomez pushed him. Is this Medina Argentinian? Anyone in the comments?
I'll just look.
I swear to God, it's the lad who played centre half last season for them. Yeah.
He might still be playing like that. Anyway, corner comes in. Goalie doesn't get near that one again.
Oh my.
But Marseille get first head on it, and it's just cleared forward. Frimpong's got to deal with it.
No.
Didn't like the header. But Liverpool have won it, to be fair. It's worked out if Ekatike's onside.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Ekatike wide left then. Gets
There's
to
no
the byline, crosses deep, looking for Salah. What a touch. Unlucky.
Unlucky, lad.
Well cleared in the end, no.
There's not...
It's almost a back, to be fair, they're playing a back five, so Murillo's almost playing like left back there.
Yeah.
Salah's touch was excellent. And then Murillo just absolutely empties it out. The goalie again. Twice he's got nowhere near high ball. Something for Liverpool maybe to consider.
The thing is when Ekatike is so far on the left, it just feels like there's nobody in the box.
Yeah,
really.
that's what I'm saying. When you play this formation, it can be difficult. Your midfielders have got to go and do that. Right, then Liverpool taking the throw in short. Possession on the right hand side with Gravenberch, who's drifted out over there. We have got Gomez on the pitch if they did want to do wrong throws, but for now they don't. McAllister edge of the box, dribbles through. McAllister shoots!
Still got it.
Oh, it's centimetres wide. He got a bit of good fortune, Chloe, but the shot wasn't that far away.
Yeah, he did. The ball bounced off the opponent, the defender, and went right back to him. I think it was Højbjerg. And yeah, he takes a shot, gets it out of his feet, takes a shot, goes just wide, but a really good chance for Liverpool there. Probably the first chance anybody's had.
I think the goalie might have had that covered, but you never know. But I think in the end, he just pulled his hand away as Chris out, yeah. There's the Liverpool away fans there looking rather cold in the away end. They look colder there than Arne did before. Long ball forward, Van Dijk wins his header.
Second ball, Liverpool. Oh, my God.
I think McAllister's easily beaten Greenwood. I think it is who can advance up against Kirkes.
Where's the
offside, surely? No, Liverpool have cleared anyway.
Protect it.
Ekatike's held that up well in the end.
Protect it.
He needs a ball. Someone's going to have to help him, boys.
Well done.
And he's won a foul. You always win that foul, don't you? Why wasn't that offside in the first place? By the way, that looked about 5 yards offside.
They get a lucky bounce here.
Yeah, Liverpool did alright in the end with Kirkes, to be fair. How is he not offside there? Anyway, all's well that ends well. Right then, 19 to 20 minutes gone. I think Liverpool have been alright.
Yeah, I don't think there's been loads of chances. The Mac is probably the main one aside from Joe Gomez's header. But yeah, I think we've... Sorry, I don't understand quite what Verge was doing there, but it's worked.
Yeah, he's fine.
But I think Liverpool have been good on the ball, finding the gaps.
Liverpool are going for the big switch over. Can Salah get on the end of it? He can't have stopped running there, Mo.
I think he thought the ball was behind him, so checked back.
I think actually if he'd just carried on making his run, he might have got on the end of that. He kind of tried to shrug the defender off and chest it down.
Oh. Yes, there we go. Don't dare give... Oh, my.
The ball was played into midfield. Verts won it, but he was adjudged to have committed. To be fair, he didn't argue too much. It was Kondogbia who went down, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hold. I think he's made the most of it, but I think it is a foul.
We're all going man for man here.
Well, Liverpool are man marking the De Zerbi team. You're giving De Zerbi a taste of their own medicine a little bit without the ball. It's because they rotate so much, you probably have to do that, because that's how they find their space.
That's
anyway,
ours.
Gomez wins it,
well
gives
done,
it back to Alisson. He's going to have to clear on the bounce, and does. Ekatike can't quite get hold of it. I'm surprised Marseille went backwards there, because if he'd have spun, there was a bit more room for
He
them.
broke the four-man press,
Yeah,
basically.
they were through our play. They were through us there, and they went backwards, which was a surprise. Yeah, Liverpool are very much man for man as Vert goes to press. So does
Inside.
Szoboszlai. Ekatike does the same as the ball's out at right back. One
There you go.
chance for Liverpool here if they get this right.
There you go.
Marseille are bouncing us everywhere. In the end, they just done all right. Goes back to the keeper. There's a couple of loose touches, but they kind of got away with them in the end. Now they have got a bit more comfortable possession.
Okay,
Nice. Gomez followed that one in. He's unlucky there, to be fair.
go on, that's ours. Put your foot in, Florian.
Yeah, Salah has to press. A couple of half chances there to take it off them, wasn't it? Right, there's Pavard, then right hand side. Again, it's so difficult to pick these up sometimes because they just drift all over the place. Liverpool got everyone behind the ball now, and Marseille have got the ball just near the halfway line. Yeah, Pavard can go wherever he wants. He goes left wing, right wing. Here he is in the middle now. Yeah, Marseille just not in a massive rush to do anything. They've lost. They just won. No, can Liverpool break here? Salah, he's got Szoboszlai right. Oh, it's Vert, is it? Right in front of him.
No, it's
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai crosses. Ekatike! Goal for Liverpool! And Hugo Ekatike has scored on the counter-attack. We'll check the offsides, but for now, Liverpool do lead 1-0. It was Salah to Sobo to Ekatike with a lovely tap-in. And he scores again. We're going to have to check the offsides though, Chloe, I think.
Yeah, it's one of them where, once again, it's Ryan Gravenberch steps up high on his man, wins the ball
That's
back in a
fine.
50-50. He's offside.
That's offside. That's not going to count. It looked offside. I think we're going to see a flag for that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's offside from that first view.
Usually you make a run across the defender, he's gone behind the defender, yeah, he's offside.
Yeah.
Well...
Yeah, it did look offside.
And now's where you can't let that momentum from a VAR decision change the game, because Liverpool once again win the ball by being aggressive with the man-to-man marking. You've got to continue being aggressive and win those battles.
It was Gravenberch who took it off them, Salah to Sobo. It looked like the way he made his run was a weird run to make.
Yeah.
Maybe he was expecting Szoboszlai to take it one more yard forward. But...
Oh, right. It was good play.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
He's just...
Anyway,
oh, dear.
Straight from that, Marseille on the attack now. Good defensive work by Szoboszlai, done really well tracking back. And Liverpool can clear up to the halfway line.
Yeah, love that.
McAllister under pressure does woo. I said well, just about in the end.
What are you doing?
Ekatike's finish was magnificent, by the way. Just first time little side foot past the goalie, but even when we celebrated...
Space! Ekatike is in space!
When we celebrated the goal, Chloe, did look offside, but Liverpool have sprung Ekatike. Oh, his touch lets him down. Lovely ball forward to spring Ekatike, as Chloe was screaming for, but it was Van Dijk's pass to him, but Ekatike's touch lets him down. It was, yeah, the run just made it look, it didn't look right, it looked offside. That's
once again, you go across the defender, where he's gone behind the defender, and he's just gone too early. I'm surprised the flag didn't go. Sobo looked straight away to the flag, but... Yeah.
I think he might have known, to be honest.
Oh my word.
Anyway, Marseille under a little bit of pressure down there right. They're trying to play out from the back. Now they just chip it into midfield. Liverpool should be winning and they don't though. It's spun on the halfway line. No real threat so far. Murillo left back position, has it?
It's high intensity stuff.
Yeah, again, that's how the Zerbi teams play. Yeah, you got to match them. Right then, Højbjerg goes right hand side to Pavard again. He's like a free man in this system. Playing through the lines. Liverpool go with the attackers, and you've got to, haven't you? First loses out though the second ball as he won it back. Foul given. There's been a couple of times now where Vert hasn't been quite strong enough in those 50-50 challenges. He doesn't like the decision, but it is a foul.
It's a foul, yeah.
What is interesting, Chloe, is that when they do the thing where the striker drops in deep and Van Dijk and Gomez are going, and they're making it difficult, then someone in midfield's got to pick it up, and Vert so far has been like not quite been the one to be able to do that.
Yeah, get on the loose ball or get a touch that actually makes it stick. Pavard, this is the Pavard that played for Inter Milan.
He's played for about 50 different teams.
Bayern, Inter. But I'm pretty sure it was maybe Inter before this. Yeah.
He's on loan, I think, from there.
Well, there you go.
Right then, free kick.
So he knows that system where, you know, centre-halves do bomb forward at times.
Free kick into the Liverpool box. It's bouncing round, got to get out. Greenwood fires that goal. Saved by Alisson.
Jesus.
Good save as well.
Send.
Liverpool go long. Oh, hello.
I like it.
Can Salah chase this one down? The
the
goalie's
keeper's
come
done well.
miles out. He's played a strange click. Have a shot. Salah can't take the quick throw in. Was it Greenwood with the shot? I wasn't quite sure. It might have been the striker. But
No, I thought it was the other lad, the one whose name I can't pronounce.
Guri, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a good save anyway by Alisson. It seems like he had ages at the back post to take that down, didn't
It
he?
was mad because I'm not even sure. I in the moment I didn't think he was actually shooting.
Yeah, it was a good save. Anyway,
Like it.
Liverpool on the edge of the Marseille box now. It's very congested though again. I think for him.
Wide.
Yeah, he's on if you want to use him.
Feed the lad, for the love of God.
Gomez tries to do just that. Will he get there? Frimpong, of course, because he's rapid. No one makes a run. And it's just straight through to the goalkeeper. That was sloppy by Gomez, really. He forces Frimpong into just a wild cross, and to be fair, it deflects off the defender into the goalie. This is the chance. You're right. It wasn't Greenwood. It's a good save by Alisson. He does well to tip it wide as well. Kirk just about gets out of the way of that one. A deflection could have been more difficult. They will give you a chance though, you know, when they play it round, and they're quite open at times. If you can get the ball off them, it's risk reward for Liverpool.
You got it. Don't foul him, but
yeah, that's if you're going to foul him there, I suppose.
Yeah, I just was hoping that someone was going to help him out. He'd stop them from, you know, making a run. But Verts just went the other way.
It is that man-to-man defending. Again, it was Frimpong this time who followed Murillo inside, commits the foul, and it's a free kick that Marseille are underway with.
Yeah.
Playing it round to give it away to Salah. Can Liverpool break? Sabah's like, couldn't find Ekitike. Good defending in the end. I think it was Kondogbia who got back. But they do give you chances. It was a sloppy pass that give it straight to Mo Salah. Anyway, they've got it back with their keeper. They're going to play again. Go and press them. It's risk reward.
It's entertaining football from them.
Not much comes of that. Oh, Sobo could have done better there. Right then. Halfway line. Marseille comfortable, really. Liverpool not really engaging. I know you shouted at Ekitike on that ball. That was a tough pass. Maybe he should have went to the other side. He might have had Vert, he might have had Salah. I'll have to go back and watch the replay.
Yeah.
Ekitike was certainly in the most space, but it was a difficult one to get it round him.
I don't know whether he was stretching for it or not. You just saw Ekitike bombing it up in the space. I think Salah, maybe it was Vert who was the best ball to do.
Right then, Marseille go for the big switch, looking to beat Jeremy Frimpong in the air, and he is beaten, but comfortable. Foul given, and he was offside.
Oh my God, for a second.
Van Dijk just picked the ball up. There was an offside flag, that's why.
Okay, this is the offside goal again. Yeah, he's comfortably
it's a poor
offside.
Run, really, from Ekitike. I think my only thing I'm thinking, Chloe, is he's expecting Szoboszlai to take another touch.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he knew. Right then, Liverpool back in possession. McAllister, Gravenberch, Van Dijk playing almost left back position this year. McAllister again, central to Vert, down the line. That's a tight pass to go into. McAllister has to win that challenge and does.
Help him. The ball is bouncing. You've got to come too.
Frimpong wins it and is fouled. Traore challenges it. Yeah, it's a foul. He just pushes right into him.
Yeah, he's not gone for the ball there.
He's done well not to get injured there, Frimpong, because that could be a heavy fall.
I wonder what they're looking at.
Bronkhorst and Arne Slot having a look at something on the screen. There's something that they've spotted. But for now, though, Liverpool have a free kick right-hand side. They can cross from here. They've sent Van Dijk, Gomez up, of course, the forwards in there as well, like Hugo Ekitike. There's a lot of space at the back post for Van Dijk. You know, if Sobbo can get this far enough over there, there's Van Dijk's unmarked almost at the back post. And this goalie hasn't been amazing under the high ball, so let's see if Liverpool can get this right. Szoboszlai whips it in, headed out by the Marseille defender, only as far as Gravenberch.
Ryan Gravenberch, you're having a mad 30 minutes.
Yeah, he hasn't been out.
Switch.
Here he is again.
I mean, that is a slow ball if I've ever seen one.
But then here is Gravenberch inverts Gomez. We'll switch it wide to Jeremy Frimpong, coming back inside now.
Florian, if we can get them, never mind.
The ball's onto Kerkez if they can find him. That's where the space is. Van Dijk can pick a pass though, we know that. Who's he going to look for? Gomez. Now here comes the press. Can you play round it, boys? Yeah, so far so good. There's the ball to Kerkez that we were speaking about. Cross into the box is high. Looking for Szoboszlai. Goes out to play though. Goal kick. Wasn't a good ball from Kerkez.
No.
Is crossing right? It felt better at Bournemouth than at Liverpool. I don't know if that's because I didn't watch every game. Maybe you don't see the good ones on the highlights.
Yeah, maybe because he's overlapping and he's having to pull it back. Where, I mean, he's put that one in from, you know, outside their box, like 10 yards out.
32 minutes in, anyway. Liverpool 0, Marseille 0. I think Liverpool's probably been the better of the two teams, but it's been pretty even.
The thing is
they're attacking with a bit more gusto as they try and press again. Convert to win that one.
I mean, hello.
Oh, he's given a foul against us.
And they played it quickly. They've beat our press here.
Yeah, Marseille played the quick free kick. And here they go wide. Here they go. Van Dijk's got some defending to do over here. Does well
done.
First time we're going to see a corner kick for Marseille though.
We're not winning as many 50-50 battles as you'd like further up the pitch. When we are winning them, I don't know whether it's luck or whether we just can't get the ball to stick, but we're not doing well enough with the turnovers. But also like that, like they are just getting a couple of fouls from that situation.
Right then, first corner kick for Marseille. They've gone short. Ball comes deep now over everybody. You would think, yeah, straight out to play. I think there's been a couple of times the ball's gone in the air and just kind of drifted. I'm just trying to look. Usually when there's a lot of crap all over the pitch, it usually means it's quite windy, and there's a lot. So maybe the wind's affecting it, because that from Greenwood and one from Kerkez before was straight out to play. Anyway, Virgil takes the goal kick, chips it out, nice ball that, to Vert. Good ball inside to an inverted Kerkez. He gives it to McAllister. Liverpool's done well. Let's go. Szoboszlai can go wide. Gravenberch playing almost as a right back here.
Love that. One more.
Oh, Salah drops in deep, looks over the top, looking for Ekitike. Oh, you couldn't get enough on it.
Unbelievable.
He was offside anyway.
Okay.
Salah's pass was excellent. Ekitike didn't quite get enough on it anyway.
That ball was an absolute joke.
It was excellent by Salah, but the flag was up anyway. Was he off?
Yeah.
Probably just tighter than the one that would have been for the goal. Doesn't matter because he missed it. Right then, where are we up to?
Are they making a sub or something?
Interesting this one, because we've got a comment from Dave. It says, same old story.
We've won the ball back again. Come on, Florian.
I was going to bring this comment.
Go on, wide. Ekitike. Oh. It's unlucky.
Vert was looking for Ekitike. Szoboszlai was looking for Ekitike rather. Liverpool have won it back again. It's another foul given. Dave says, yeah, we're passing too slow and the tempo is too slow. I haven't seen that. I think it's been quick.
I think it's been sound. I think when we win the ball, we're not picking the best passes.
I think the tempo's been high. I think there's been a lack of quality at times.
But also, like, they make it high tempo because you've got to match them.
Yeah. I don't think
there we go, we've won it again. Come on.
Can Salah do something with this one? What's Florian. His option? He's looking for Vert again. A good tackle, though, keeps it out. Liverpool have won it with Ekitike.
I love that. Unlucky. I saw the idea at least.
He was looking for Salah, didn't quite get there. Well defended in the end by Marseille.
That's a problem because Joe Gomez has just been taken there.
Liverpool then. I've got to get everyone back. Yeah, I don't think the tempo's been too slow at all. If anything, it's been a bit rushed because they rush it into things.
When we win the ball back, it is like we just don't. We're not ruthless enough with the ball when we win it back. The turnovers we should be creating more chances with.
I like that we're trying to pass it forwards though. It isn't all side to side. When Liverpool get the ball, they are trying to advance it forwards.
Yeah,
which
they're
is
trying to find the passes between
the hasn't been
the
too
mids.
much of like the shifting side to side stuff. If anything, Marseille have been a bit guilty of doing that a bit too much.
Yeah.
Liverpool are trying to get the ball forwards when they can. It was unlucky for me.
We've got it again. Oh. See, that's a 50-50 where we should just be doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
The ball was right there.
Right then, Marseille give it back to Liverpool though, and I think we're frustrating them a little bit though in terms of their attack and play, because there's been a couple of times now they've just played nothing balls.
We've managed to do well when we lose the ball or when they've beaten our press by just recovering a little bit and being aggressive, like you said. Ryan Gravenberch, Joe Gomez and Verge, they're stepping in on the defenders.
Yeah, the tracking runs, aren't they, well? Right then, here go Liverpool, and Van Dijk, he's going to have to get that to Gomez. No, good ball, excellent ball. Szoboszlai turns, can he find the pass? He's looking for, yeah, there you go, to Frimpong. Frimpong to Salah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. The ball from Van Dijk was excellent. Liverpool again go forwards this time from Gravenberch. Salah dinks it in, looking for Szoboszlai's run. He nods it down. Gravenberch fit!
Brilliant football.
Can he get there? Oh, just challenged on the edge of the box. Good defender, to be fair. I wonder if Verge got a shot first time.
I don't think he was expecting the ball, to be honest, for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was excellent by Liverpool again.
Sobo with the header was brilliant. The ball into him was brilliant.
Yeah. Salah hasn't, we haven't seen loads of Salah, but he's played some good passes and good touches when we have seen him.
Yeah.
Liverpool are doing well to cut out passing lanes. They go, Van Dijk steps in this time and wins it. No, that wasn't a foul. They've got lucky there, I think. I'd have to see a replay, but I don't think that was a foul. Oh no, maybe it was long. It was. To be fair, it was. Yeah, it was. I was looking at that chance for Verti. He tries to let it go across.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm not convinced what he's trying to do with the touch, to be honest with you.
Because
little nick off the defender. I think he's trying to maybe set it out in front of him to have the shot. Liverpool are doing well here, trying to block out these passing lanes. They're struggling to get it forward. They're going a bit more sideways than they probably want to.
Yeah, that's
There's the first chance they've kind of got it a little bit forward, and the Reds have got some defending to do. Liverpool got numbers back. Just tracky runners though. Here's Traore, plays it inside. It must be offside, surely. No, playing on for now. Liverpool have won it though.
Player.
He's hit his own man
right,
with the ball.
Come on, break.
Liverpool looking to counter-attack.
Let's pick the right pass. Yes.
That's the ball, yeah. It's a good ball. Can Frimpong keep it in? He should do. He's lightning. Yeah, he
Come
has.
on, lad.
Frimpong wide
Find
right. There's 5
red.
Liverpool attackers forward. Can he find Boldum? Salah! Oh! Just over. Liverpool countered well. Frimpong crosses. Gets Salah at the near post. And his little flick chance just goes over the bar. Good run. Good attempt at it.
I'm enjoying. He's really unlucky with that flick, by the way. That would have been an incredible goal, just over the bar. But I'm really enjoying how many lads we're getting forward. I mean, is it knee, his thigh? I'm enjoying how many lads were willing to throw forward when we, there's so many times where Liverpool just don't commit men forward.
Yeah, there's a clear tactical plan. We're trying to block the passing lanes. We're going man for man to block them, and then we're trying to hit them on the counter.
That's ours.
Van Dijk clears. Can Liverpool get a touch on it with Gravenberch? He's done well to win it.
Not that. Yeah, love that.
Verge just needs to get it on the floor and does. And finds Ekitike.
Come on, lad.
Space for here. Hugo Ekitike, left-hand side. Crosses for Verge. His touch just gets away from him again. I mean, it was fired into him.
It's good football, though. It's just the final little piece that, surely he's offside. Because if he's not offside...
He is.
It's just that final touch inside the area where Liverpool are just really, really struggling. But
there's Flo on goal. Another bald bearded man. Respect. Liverpool have got it back again after
there's
that.
There's a community of yous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me, him, Tyson Fury.
Anyone else?
Probably loads. Jay Pearson. Right then, still 5 or so minutes to go until half time. Liverpool up the ball at the back with Alexis McAllister. Van Dijk then. Goes to the big switch forward. What a pass if he can get on the end of that one. Oh, inches away from the run of Szoboszlai. Shouts fuck as he gets up. He was so close to getting on the end of that one. Ryan says, Steve, when you get excited, I know it's not going to be good. That's just because I haven't done it yet. I'm a very excitable person. And then Jenks says, I never knew Marseille had a football team. Well, now you do. Right, I need to check these likes, don't I? I haven't done that for a while. Maybe, are we on 1,000, yeah? Oh, yeah, we are. Thank you very much, everyone.
Wonderful.
Keep joining us. Yeah, Carey says we're the better team. Absolutely, we are, yeah.
Yeah. Any scores in other games just before half time?
I'll let you know as soon as we've seen Virgil van Dijk deal with this clearance.
Well done, Maka.
Yeah, so Newcastle are beating PSV 2-0. Barca are winning 2-1 now against Prague. And Atalanta are beating Athletic Club. So they're still above us because they're one of the ones who are in and around us.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Yeah, but Marseille, first time they've really been able to beat this Liverpool passing lane press. Although
they
they might,
you jammy.
Yeah, they get away with one there. I tell you what, for Liverpool, though, Chloe, it's a tough game to do this for 90 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
the manager might have to
tough.
look at his bench later on. This man-for-man running stuff is not going to be easy all game. Same for them. See, that XTK is just easily beaten. Go long over the top, left hand side. Yeah, some defending over there for Frimpong to do. Cross comes in, Gomez easily clears. Liverpool can counter if they get it right. Wolverts gives it away though, and then Szoboszlai has to battle. Just done enough there.
Oh, it's a great ball, Frimpong. It's just brilliant football.
Yeah, Wirtz and Frimpong back.
Go on.
Frimpong can speedy Gonzalez down that right. Can he do something with it? He's fouled. Play on. He's got there. Frimpong, deep cross, looking for Kirkes. It wasn't the right ball. Liverpool one-hand ball though. Liverpool think there's handball in there. We're going to play on. Edge of the box, Wirtz. Of all the options there for Frimpong, he didn't choose a good one, I don't think.
No, he didn't. He chose the hardest one.
I think
probably
the pullback was on, but
the one you don't want to.
He's so fast.
Oh, he's ridiculous. What a ball. Hello! Can we get two bookings out here? Because the first one's a booking and that one's a booking.
Well, they Slavia have just equalised against Barca. So Gravenberch is on the...
Why is that lad not getting a booking?
He should wipe Gravenberch out. That's a foul, that. There should be two yellows. The lad who... Let's see the handball. Ooh! Is that not handball?
Can I watch it again? I was too busy.
Did that hit his arm? He can't... Oh, sorry. He can't have... He sticks his arm out at that.
I just don't get how the lad who literally is right Frimpong out has not got a yellow card.
Yeah, Arne Slot thinks it's handball. That might be a penalty, that, you know.
They must be checking, because why else are we waiting?
He puts his arm out there, and it definitely hits it.
But can I go back to my main point though?
Why is
the lad who's not wiped us out on the counter being given a yellow card?
We're still checking this handball, you know. That's handball! Oh, wait, it might hit a shoulder. I might be wrong.
Shoulder.
Probably shoulder now, yeah.
Steve.
It's probably shoulder now, you've seen it. I think that's fair enough, actually.
Oh my God.
Free kick given,
Free kick.
I think it hits him on the shoulder.
That's wonderful. That's
I
not
can't
the thing
believe.
I was most annoyed with though.
Why hasn't
a lad's being like, if Jeremy Frimpong doesn't fall over and have to stand back up, he's through in on goal. Like, he can make the pass quicker.
Arne Slot was thinking about the handball. I think it is a shoulder. Well, Frimpong was wiped out, and Gravenberch. This ref isn't one for bookings.
I mean, the first one's just madness. Like, I don't.
Frimpong does him a favour by getting up, I suppose. Well, for now, though, there's a Liverpool free kick, dangerous position. I mean, it's a left-footed free kick, really, and that would be Salah. We don't see Mo take too many. You've also got Szoboszlai, McAllister and Wirtz all round there.
I'm just still seething about the no yellow card thing, because it's the most yellow card you're ever going to see.
Right then, free kick. I mean, this goalie hasn't exactly inspired confidence with the handling of the ball. Can Sobbo get the angle from there? Would be the interesting one. I mean, he's certainly good enough. We know that. It feels like a left footer.
Is it far out enough for him? Is the question.
It feels like it should be a left footer to me. But whoever Mo Salah's any good at these free kicks, we haven't seen him score too many.
I'd like to know why they're fuming at Maka being in front of them when he can literally do that.
It looks like Sobbo's landing this one up though. Let's find out right then. Free kick Liverpool just on the stroke of half time. It's Szoboszlai under the wall! What a goal! And Dominic Szoboszlai has scored! He's absolutely done them! They were expecting the one high into the top corner, and Szoboszlai just slid it underneath them. It's a wonderful free kick from Szoboszlai, and on the stroke of half-time, it's Liverpool 1, Marseille 0. Have a bit of that, Chloe.
Honestly, it's what we've deserved. And I think that's calmed me down on the yellow card situation that I was screaming at a minute ago. It looks like he's not even put a lot of power into the shot. It's mad. It looks almost like he's not put enough power on the ball. But the keeper, it's just in the corner. It nestles in. Yeah.
They don't have the draft exclude the fella lying underneath the wall.
The keeper probably should do better, actually.
The wall jumps. Sobbo goes underneath it. The goalie doesn't quite get there yet. It's an excellent piece of thinking. I mean, I can't remember the last time you see a wall without the guy laying underneath it. Marseille don't have one. I wonder if that's something Liverpool have picked up, perhaps, a bit of analysis in the past, to go under the wall, because Szoboszlai was doing it all day. Just strokes it underneath the wall. It's genius from Szoboszlai. And Liverpool, I think, deservedly lead
so
just on the stroke of half-time at the Velodrome. And that's Sobbo's 4th Champions League goal this season. And Liverpool 1-0 up.
He loves it. But yeah, Liverpool have deserved that. And look, that means they're going to have to come out even more at us.
Just as the half-time whistle blows as well. It's fantastic from Szoboszlai. Liverpool hadn't quite capitalised on the issues that he'd caused Marseille up to that point. But a little bit of genius, a little bit of trickery. And yet sometimes you need a little bit of class as well, and it's a really, really clever goal, Chloe. And I think we've said it a couple of times there, mate, but I think on the balance of play, I think Liverpool have deserved that.
Yeah, by far. Liverpool have won so many turnovers high up the pitch, but just not found that last pass or not had that last touch to really be able to, use the turnovers well enough and create the chances. And finally, look, there was a moment where, some of us thought it was a pen. Thank God they didn't give us the pen, because
he's not as good at them.
Sobbo's had a rough week in terms of his standards with Barnsley.
We've had Mo on that.
And that, he takes the free kick and he does brilliantly from it. But I think Liverpool do deserve that. I think Liverpool have been the better side. I think Liverpool have been the more aggressive team and the team to move the ball actually a little bit quicker. And I do think we've deserved that. I think we've had some really good chances. And also, hopefully in the second half, we had so many chances in that first half where Liverpool don't do enough when they win the ball high up the pitch. Hopefully we can correct that, but we've got to still be aggressive. We've got to still stick to the game plan, and we've got to still be concentrated, because they'll come out at some point in the second half even more than how they usually play, which is really quite attacking anyway.
And also, it's hard to mark for 90 minutes, and tired legs and tired minds. You've got to be careful. Liverpool have already lost another sub injured before he's even played the game. I imagine that the manager will have to try as he can. I mean, how many options has he got? You're looking, he could do something at left back, he could do Gakpo, Jones, Robertson. I don't know if he'd want to do any of the others, the young lads just yet. Endo maybe, but I'm not sure Endo's game is that. So we'll wait and see. But that's for later down the line. I don't know if that feels to me like Liverpool have seen something there that Marseille don't use the. I don't know, whatever French is for draft excluder, but they haven't got one. Very rare you see that now. You just see it as commonplace in football, but I don't know whether that's something they don't usually do or someone spotted it. But I remember Coutinho doing that all those years ago a couple of times. He's had those goals. It's a very clever bit of thinking either way.
It is, but also, I've not seen Sobbo do that for us yet. No. So maybe...
Well, there's usually someone laying on the floor.
Exactly, true, but maybe also, in the moment, you can sit there and say, it's something that Liverpool have looked at, but maybe it's just something Sobbo has realised when it's in front of him as well. Yeah. And fair play to him, because, look, I still think the goalkeeper probably should do a little bit better, but Sobbo's got the goal, and he's done it in a way in which he's just outthought the opponents, being a little bit clever. Everyone's expecting him to go with that looper over the wall, and instead he's just took the absolute mick out of them and gone under it and put Liverpool 1-0 up, deservedly so. And I'm happy that it's happened to him. He obviously misses a penalty the other day. He has that back heel situation moment against Barnsley. He's came out and kind of said he holds accountability and responsibility, and he is a leader in this team, and I'm really glad that he's got that goal, because he's been Liverpool's best player this season by a country mile for me. He's had a rough week in terms of just individual errors and mistakes. I'm glad that he's gone and put that correct, and he can now move past everything else that's happened last week.
Chris has just messaged me, French for draft excluder. Let's see. l'excusier de la conservation. I mean, Chris might have just made me say anything in French there. I might have just like declared war or something, but yeah, there we go. That's draft excluded in French for those who are wondering. I'm sure plenty of you were. I probably just butchered that as well. Could have said absolutely anything.
Yep.
What's interesting, and I keep saying this all the time, and I know Arne Slot gets loads of stick for it, and I can't understand it because sometimes it does your head in. When teams play against us and allow us to press, and you can go and we are much better.
We are.
It's when teams who go long and direct, and when we struggle to do that, that's what's caused us issues all year. When teams have tried to play footy against Liverpool have matched up pretty well, Chloe. I know this was a bit different because it looks very man-to-man, and that is something that we don't usually do. Liverpool are De Zerbi. But this is sometimes why teams don't do it. Because we look so much better when we can go and get the high press on, when we can go and that. Teams who are trying to fire it into midfielders are getting it taken off them. This is why we usually see teams go, you know what, long corners, direct, slow the game down, throw-ins, because Liverpool are still pretty good at this when they get the chance to do it.
Yeah, they are. Look, a lot of the last 10 years has been based off what's the best form of being, defensive. It's actually doing the high press. You're defending from the front, and you're being aggressive, and Liverpool are being aggressive. You mentioned man-to-man, but not just to be going man-to-man, but you are following them and being aggressive. We're putting a foot in. We're trying to be the first one to that ball every time. And when they have gone long, there's been a couple of situations where they've gone long and Ryan Gravenberch's done like a horrendous header, or we've just not dealt with it as best as we should. But when teams play us and they do this and they go man-to-man, we sit there and we go, we've got the better players. We've got the players with the more quality in those positions. If you give us time and space, we will be able to exploit you. And Liverpool have done that, and there's moments in this game where Liverpool should probably do better. And also, as that first half went on, I thought we were getting Frimpong in the game more, which I really enjoyed to see as well. So, look, you want to do this, Liverpool will have their moments, will have their chances, and hopefully we'll have a couple more to maybe kill the game off. But you do have to stay concentrated. You still have to be aggressive every time, and you can't switch off because one player, they come short and then there's a runner who's gone long. So you need to constantly be switched on when a team does this to you. Yeah. So second half, Liverpool, great that we've got the 1-0, but we've got to still be aggressive.
No, absolutely, yeah. And you got to track these because to make it half here. The man-to-man stuff is
the rotation of players in different positions and everything. It's all you've got to be switched on for it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a comment from the Discord. So Tony says that was a decent, if not exciting, first half of football.
It was.
I thought it was quite exciting, actually.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was quite good.
And once again, maybe that is, due to the fact that this is the way De Zerbi plays football and we've got to match them. But once again, I really enjoyed watching the high press. I enjoyed watching how many times we were getting chances to win the ball higher up the pitch as well. I thought it was the most exciting bit of football we've played in a while.
No, absolutely. And if you look in for what it's worth, I think they got value for the lead, albeit.
Yeah.
Like I say, it hasn't exactly been chance after chance. They got the offside goal, which was correctly given. They could have had a couple of decisions go their way as well. And Marseille have had one chance, which Alisson saved from the back of a set piece, which again, Liverpool do need to be careful not to get caught into that trap. Right then, we are not too far away. From the start of the second half. So what we're going to do now, Chloe and I are going to go for a quick break. Couple of adverts, couple of key messages, including our app. Go and download the app. We're going to keep drilling it into you until every single one of you has it downloaded. So we're going to keep saying it. So yeah, download the app during the break. And me and Chloe will be back with the second half watch along after these quick messages.
Right, guys, thank you so much for watching the Red Men Originals podcast this week. See you soon.
Great show, everybody. Before we go anywhere though, Steve.
Yeah.
Can you do me a massive favour, please?
Anything for you, Chris.
Thank you so much. We've got the app coming, as you know. Yep. Everybody knows this. It's huge. We need a huge promotional video to tell the world about it. Is that okay?
Want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I'm the creative one. Yeah.
That's right.
ChatGPT, I love you. Get in. It starts from black to a dynamic shot of Anfield, the stadium, the flags are waving. There's a guys, I've got it sorted. Genius. I've been working for hours and hours for hours. No help whatsoever from anyone. And I've got the perfect advert. It starts from black to a dynamic shot of the city of Liverpool, then to the stadium with the crowd, the red flags all waving, and then the voiceover, brackets, energetic, close brackets. This is where passion lives. Then a quick cut to a host smashing out a segment. Like you, Paul, you could do this. You could be saying podcast recording, mic, video playbacks on your phone, where every moment, every match, every insight matters. Then the tagline, perfect taglines. You hear the tagline, advertising says taglines, every episode, every podcast, all in one place. The perfect app for all Liverpool fans. Download now. Then the end screen appears with badges, music hits, a massive crescendo. Done. So what do you think?
Should we just promote it on the show?
Yeah, let's do that. Much better idea.
Right then, download the Redmen Plus app. It is on the Google Play Store. It is on the Apple App Store. Every episode, every podcast, all in one place. The perfect app for Liverpool fans is out right now. Get it.
Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I am here to tell you about this incredible giveaway that we are doing for our legend subscribers on Redmen Plus. This is the Craig Johnson signed crown paint shirt. It is absolutely glorious. Every single month we give away something to our legends on redmenplus.com. It's a great way of showing your support for the channel. It's a great way to get closer to us as well, because you'll be in the Discord group and there's loads of other benefits, merchandise, discounts, all that type of stuff. But the big one for me would be this. It would be the opportunity to get into the prize draw for these incredible signed items. Craig Johnson crown paint shirt signed by the Liverpool legend. Join up this January as a legend on redmenplus.com.
Nope. Yep, there we go. Welcome back to the show. I am Steve. This is Chloe. We've had quite the...
That was incredible. I really enjoyed that.
We've had quite the technical issues during that break that you'll never know about. But yeah, we're all back.
Well, you will now.
I mean, you might know now because you've just seen the screen that we were struggling to get working. But it's all good. We're all fine. Hope you're doing well. Liverpool leading Marseille by a 1-0 thanks to Dominic Szoboszlai. Yeah, thanks for all the people in the chat who were feeling sorry for me after you mugged me off when I had my app dependent thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's having a go at you. It's in poor taste, that.
Why?
Because you said that my idea was crap.
Lads, I get given a line.
Shh, don't spoil the illusion.
Oh, people think you genuinely did that. It was AI anyway.
Yeah, it was all AI. It wasn't real. It was all AI.
But yeah, you know what though? It was the entire concept went on for about 10 minutes longer than what you actually seen. You were speaking for a long time with that, weren't you?
Yeah, I think
it got edited.
I do think I literally bored everyone to death during it.
And also, we knew we were just going to say it anyway on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks everyone. If you haven't downloaded the app, please do go and do so. Like I've said many times before, it really does help us out. And yeah, we're very proud of it. And it's better for you. It's the best place to get all our content because it's all in one good place. Rather than fishing around to about 6 different YouTube channels, podcast feeds, websites to get it all. Yeah, that is where we're at in terms of the app. You mentioned before, Chloe, Marseille haven't really offered too much of a threat, but we know Liverpool are a little bit defensively vulnerable, and we know Marseille have got threats. We know Burnley didn't offer a threat until they did. Like Liverpool, I don't think we should change anything really. We should continue to attack. We should continue to do what we're doing. We should continue this man mark and stuff as long as we can. And again, there's chances there because they will give you the ball if you keep it close at the back. So I don't think if Arne Slot's in that change room, he's going to be asking for too much change from anyone really.
No, he's not. He's going to tell us to continue being aggressive. What he might just say is, hey lads, when you win that ball high up the pitch, can we have a little bit more quality and a little bit, the final third, can we make sure we're choosing the correct pass maybe. But yeah, I don't think there'll be much change. We've got to remember that we've got to stay switched on, and as the game goes on, look, they're already aggressive, but then the 1-0 down, that comes into fact that they're going to have to push for an equaliser. So you've got to expect that they will come out and maybe play at a better level than what they've been doing. Liverpool have managed to frustrate them quite a bit in that first half. So we've got to stay concentrated. We've got to stick to the game plan. And we can't now start backing off, because you've still got to be aggressive against these sides. And those are the ways that you're going to actually get the opportunities to completely kill the game off.
No, yeah, you're right. I'd agree with that one. You've got to just, again, keep on your toes, guys, where you can, and yeah, there's chances to come. There's absolutely chances.
Oh, yeah.
There's chances to come, because Marseille will give you them, and Liverpool's press has created opportunities as well. Maybe we should try and take some bit more advantage of those.
You're into tennis?
Not really a tennis, but I know you're a big tennis fan.
I love tennis, mate. 12:30 start though, when you're in work tomorrow on 2 shows, probably isn't the best, but after having one of these, who knows? I might be alive and well to give it a go.
You've had the Red Bull, you're going to be wide awake for a few more hours, yeah. Absolutely. Just go into the live chat then, as we see both teams start to emerge for the second half. Carreza, this has been a tactical masterclass. What I would say, right, I think Liverpool have got the tactics spot on.
I do.
I think the manager and the players and the coaching staff deserve a lot of credit. They've done really well. They've done exactly what you need to do against the De Zerbi team. You've got to work hard.
Yep.
This idea of Ekitike drifting wide to the left and Salah and allowing Szoboszlai and Wirtz to go and really push high for the centre halves to go in with the strikers. I think that has been really well. It's been a really good tactical plan for Liverpool so far.
It has, and it's worked. Like you said, we are 1-0 up, albeit from a set piece, but Liverpool have had chances there. Liverpool have had opportunities to if they find a correct pass, and if they do a little bit better in the final third, the game could be out of sight, out of mind. Frimpong has emerged and gotten better throughout the game. Obviously, Ekitike gets an offside goal, which is a lovely bit of football before he decides to run behind the defender instead of running across him. But yeah, there are more chances in this game for Liverpool, but we've just got to take them. And like I've mentioned, they will come out, they will stick to the way they play football, which is really aggressive. Liverpool have to pick them off, but they have to make sure that they stay concentrated for a full 90 minutes here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, you're not going to get too much difference out of Marseille. You might get different people on the pitch, but they're not going to do too much difference. And like I say, they rotate so heavily anyway. They rate in terms of their positions. We've again Pavard right back playing centre forward at times. We've seen Murillo on both flanks at different stages of the game. So you've got to be really, really careful with these rotations, and that's something that Liverpool will look to do. And I go back to it before. When teams play against Liverpool look better because they, again,
you can pick them apart.
Yeah, and also like you can counter-attack, you can use the press. Liverpool's biggest problems this year have been teams who haven't done that. But that doesn't obviously make any less of what Marseille are going to bring. They're going to go even harder at some point. They really need to make sure that they get something out of this game. So we'll see them coming out at some point. Right then, I don't think either side has made changes at the break as all the players are back out on the pitch. It's going to be Liverpool to kick off this half. It's going to be Sobo, I think, in the centre circle, taking the kick off. Tell a lie, it's Alexis. And we are underway. Virgil van Dijk pings it long towards the right wing where Ekitike...
it wasn't even facing the ball.
Liverpool have won anyway, so Salah's got it into Ekitike.
Yeah,
back
nice.
to Gravenberch. Nice flick. Good football from Liverpool.
Get us out.
Yeah, that'll do. Ekitike was like a blocker there for Mo Salah, wasn't he? Effectively, it worked just about in the end. And Liverpool have come to possession, although it is back with the goalkeeper after all that. Right then, Arne Slot. Screaming tactics out as Liverpool kick it long to the left. Under hit though. And we pick up the pieces. It's bouncing around.
That's lovely.
Wirtz turns and can go. Got 3 men on him though. I don't think Wirtz is having an amazing game, Chloe. It feels like a couple of times he hasn't quite got out his feet.
Yeah, his first touch hasn't been great. And
just don't like him.
Yeah, like you said there, I mean, look, he had a couple of men on him there, but you just feel like it should be smoother from Florian Wirtz, and it's not quite being that. It's been bouncing all about. It's a little bit of a struggle for him, and also, it's quite physical when you go man for man.
That's usually his bread and butter, though, is like his close control and his touch, and it has let him down a few times. Yeah,
it has,
that's the problem when you go on to man. Gravenberch has just been spun, and therefore Liverpool got some defending to do. So Bosley is sprinting back. But yeah, Liverpool got beaten there. Gravenberch was too easily spun, to be honest with you. Here Marseille on the edge of the Liverpool box. Ball is played back to Højbjerg from distance, can shoot. Poor though, drag wide.
Right.
When you go man to man, if someone gets beat, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
because
you've
there's a free
got to
runner.
take a yellow somewhere at some point in this game. Because when you do get beat too easily, they've beaten the press and then they're in acres of space.
Traore was just too strong for Gravenberch. Gravenberch was wrong side. It was poor technique.
He had a mad first half. Well,
he hasn't been
first half
brilliant,
an
to be
hour.
honest. Yeah, he hasn't.
That's a long ball up to... Oh, he's won the flick on, I think, Kerkez.
Kerkez wins a flick on. Connect TK. Why did he let that go out? That was our ball. I just thought we'd won the flick on.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't understand that.
What?
Hey! Dickhead.
What was the point in that then?
It's going to be a yellow card.
Pavard
just pushed Kerkez down. That was weird though, because TK must have thought it was a Liverpool throw. He just let it go out of play. It wasn't Marseille throw-in. Kerkez had the ball and Pavard just threw him on the floor. He got himself suspended for the next game as well.
Wait, why isn't he taking the throw-in now? Have we been given a foul? That's sensational news if we have, by the way.
Not sure. No,
we haven't. Okay. That was sad.
That was strange by TK, wasn't it? It was obvious it was obviously going to be their ball. Kerkez clearly won that header. Right, then Liverpool have won it back again. Excellent by Van Dijk stepping in. Oh,
well,
bit of a ricochet, but it's fine. It's worked out. Here's TK.
Yeah, love that.
What a touch.
Sat him down.
Plays it to Florian Wirtz! He's got to hit it! It isn't Flo's night tonight. Why didn't he just hit it? It was there for him. Ekitike did so well. Wirtz's touch was poor. He didn't need to take a touch.
I've got no idea what he's doing. The ball is brilliant.
And then Marseille can now breaking there up right at the other end of the pitch with the ball in a crossing position. Wirtz has to do better there. He had to hit it. It was excellent from Ekitike. He was rolled on a play, just hit the ball.
Honestly, it's absolute madness from Florian Wirtz. Ekitike does so well, by the way, there. Sits his man down, cuts inside, puts it on a plate. Florian Wirtz decides to take about 3 touches and then...
Even the touch that he tried to take wasn't good enough, but he just hit it. Anyway. Sometimes when you're having a bad game, sometimes you get in your own head a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Hasn't been quite been Flo's night so far. Liverpool have won it back again. Kerkez with a karate kick up the pitch.
Cool, lad, son. Yeah, the message I've just said, I've just got is Wirtz has to score, which...
Just a shot, he has to shoot to score. Just took a bit... Just
the decision making, like, I don't quite know what he's doing.
But even if you're going to take a touch, take a better touch. He did both things.
Take a touch with your right,
and
then...
Yeah. Oh, Marseille go long in behind.
Yeah.
Easy for Liverpool, good defending.
Well done.
Alisson as well. Sorry, but Frimpong as well to let it run through to Alisson rather. If you're going to take a touch, take a better touch, but don't take a touch because you probably should have just shot.
Yeah. Just very strange. Here it is again. What a... Oh my God, is that Pavard?
TK saying Pavard for the echo. Just...
Why is he gone back that way?
He just takes it into
the
defender.
You open your body up, lad. He's gone back into traffic.
It's just going to be a right-footed shot. Or a dummy. Well, it's not that, basically. Not just run into the defender. Gomez under pressure. Just has to kick it long. Salah does excellent.
Unlucky, lads. Unlucky.
First touch was good. Second touch, not so much. Throw in for Marseille, right in front of the Zerbi.
It's right in front of Slot. It just did a close-up for some reason to the Zerbi.
Oh yeah, it's in front of our bench. What's Arne Slot doing? Little shuffles. Yeah, Liverpool are still, even on throw-ins, a man for man. Making it really difficult for Marseille to even take the throw-in. They've done it now.
Well done. He's got unlucky there again. Like, I just think that's right. Don't foul him. He's going nowhere, Liverpool.
Yeah, Frimpong with a bit of a needles foul really, but Liverpool again, man for man. Right then, ball is back with the keeper for Marseille. They're going to try and play out from their left back position. Now they go long, that should be a Liverpool ball.
Oh, wow. It's really good.
Yeah, they've done well, and now there's a sprint.
Is he on?
Frimpong gets back, but he's got some defending to do up against Traore. Edge of the box.
Get out.
Pavard. No, it's Højbjerg, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still, Liverpool got everyone back now. Can Marseille find a way through? I mean, they're being very patient.
Oh, that's too easy. Florian Wirtz. It's too easy, lad.
Greenwood, step over, shot. Comfortable save for Alisson. Yeah, Wirtz does probably has to. He buys the dummy, doesn't he?
It's a good save,
You'd
by
be
the way.
disappointed if your goalie let that in, though, I think.
Yeah, but still a good save. Pushed it away.
Yeah. But yeah, Wirtz.
Bouncing in front of him.
Wirtz was too easily sidestepped by Greenwood. Corner, anyway, that Marseille. In swinger, and it comes. It's headed back where it came from by a Marseille player, ironically.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah, Liverpool needs to be careful. Edge of the box. What's the shot? Deflection! Wide. Greenwood again with the left foot straight this arm. I don't know who got the block on it. It was a good block.
Yeah, they've already created more in the first.
Kirker's good block.
Oh, great block. First, however many minutes of the second half.
To be fair, it's excellent defending from Kirker's.
Yeah, it is.
Really is.
He'd have been unlucky if that had gone in.
No, it's fantastic defending.
Mad that their number 9 is taking their corners.
Yeah. But he is. And it goes then.
It's a great ball.
Headed up rather than clear completely. Salah on the edge of the box. Doesn't quite get there. Marseille forced backwards though.
That's a good touch.
Strike from miles out. Loops up. Alisson can
Nice
comfortably climb.
We're in. We're in. We're in.
Alisson's gone long looking for the Salah special.
Go on.
Salah's going to get on the end of it via the defender's head. Yeah, he's got there. He's got there, Mo. He's got 2 men on him though. One to the foul, didn't get it. And now here goes Greenwood rather, but McAllister as well to get back against him.
It was him. He was doing the defending there.
Salah
against
can't
Salah.
believe a free kick wasn't given for him there. Let's see.
I think it was this part now. Watch.
Yeah, that's a foul
It's
all
a foul.
day. It's a foul all
It's a foul.
day. Not given. Right then. Here's Medina, very central, on his halfway line.
Oh, that's a bit too easy.
Yeah. Right then Marseille make it to the edge of Liverpool's box. Liverpool needs to be careful
good
here.
football.
It's good football from the home side. Cross comes in. Van Dijk clears. A little bit of pressure from Marseille as it ball comes back into the box. Szoboszlai heads
Right, come
clear.
on, come
Salah does well to find Ekatike.
Oh,
He
it's
looks
it's unlucky that.
Good
Unlucky.
it's really good tracking back. Liverpool want a foul, not given. And now they haven't got a right back. Gravenberg's got to
needs
get
to
over there.
There's 2 runners here.
Here's Gorey. Into the box, spinning past Gravenberg. Don't foul him, no foul. Well done. Gravenberg does really well. Frimpong down the line for Sobo. And he can clear, but it's going to come straight back.
They've picked up the
little bit of tempo,
intensity
yeah, a
and
little bit of
tempo,
tempo.
yeah.
Gravenberg defended well there.
Yeah, he did. We just need to get the ball for a couple of minutes, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we tried to counter that, haven't we? That's the thing. You're not going to have loads of possession when you do that. They've gone all the way back to their keeper, though.
You've got to make it stick, then. Do you know
Salah's
what I
going to
mean?
press. Go on, press,
Inside. There you go. Well
Well
done.
done.
You've gone back.
right back to the goalie again. He'll take that. Out to Medina playing again. That's centre back.
That's too easy. Like, it's far too easy.
Ball in behind. Alisson's easy, as you like.
Can we just take this thing out of this game for a second?
Gravenberg did well there because he was twisting and turning and just got a little toe on the
Yeah.
ball, don't he? Twice.
Twice. Well done, lad.
And then just clears it for Frimpong as well. Good defender by Gravenberg there.
Ball.
Frimpong under a bit of pressure. Liverpool go long again. That's going to be the game plan. Can Salah spin it?
Right, get on
Medina's
that.
header isn't
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Can Liverpool make advantage of it? No, just cleared in the end. His mate bailed him out big time there.
Sobo. Okay, Sobo's back post.
Kirkes does well. Wins
Unlucky, lad, unlucky.
corner. He'll take
Brilliant.
it. Yeah, he'll take the corner. Belady did well there because I think it was Medina's. He got caught under the bouncing ball.
Yeah.
And he bailed his mate out there, and then Kirkes did well. Actually, just wins a corner. Kirkes just down for a moment. He's up now.
I'd love us to get a set piece, another set piece, like a corner goal here, just to kill it whilst they've been on top for the past 5 minutes.
Right then, Szoboszlai with the in-swinger this time, from Liverpool's left with his right boot. Can he find a Liverpool head?
Look at Joe Gomez. Just Joe Gomez being manhandled there, back post.
Corner comes in, it's headed away. Wirtz chases after the loose ball. Be careful of the bounce. He's done all right there. Can he find the ball? He can to Szoboszlai. Liverpool are going to go back.
Well
yeah, that's good.
Florian Wirtz. Never mind. Joe Gomez on the half turn there. Good God.
Nah, we're good. And then McAllister fires it through, looking for Ekitike on the shoulder. Didn't quite get there. Marseille just pumped that one clear. Danger signs of Gomez can't get there.
Well done,
He's
Joey.
just about got there and done well enough to find Kirkers. And Liverpool have it again. Yeah, keep the ball, boys. Don't have to force it for me.
Yeah. It's a good
Big
ball.
switch by
But someone needs to help him.
Yeah, Frimpong touch
Well then, lad.
it's good, but he was on his own, so he's done well. Just to keep hold of it and go back to Joey G.
Macca. 10. There we go.
Head to the box for Salah. It's hard to slide it through, I think, for Szoboszlai, but defended well again. Marseille trying to play out. Go and press him. Medina under pressure. He's going to have to whack it. Liverpool should get that loose ball for Gravenberch. Does well. Yeah, Liverpool have got a little bit more control in the last couple of minutes again. Liverpool have kind of got their heads around it again there. They had a couple of moments there where Marseille were on top, but Liverpool have got the ball again now.
What? Oh, what a ball, what a turn.
Szoboszlai, Ekitike! It's the post!
Oh my word.
It's the post! I thought it was in, I was shearing.
From that angle, you thought it was in.
Frimpong's got it back.
Play, by the way. Whip it.
Gravenberch crosses.
It's a bad ball.
Cleared. Oh, I thought it was in.
No.
McAllister.
Oh my God, Macca, are you messing me?
McAllister's touch is poor and now Marseille can counter. Liverpool have got to get back. Traore's in, he's over the bar, he's ballooned it. Gravenberch was sprinting back on the counter. McAllister's touch wasn't amazing.
By the way, that ball into Sobo in the turn is brilliant for Ekitike's chance. I'd have to see it back. Here it is.
Sobo to Hugo. He doesn't do a lot wrong. It's just cannons off the bar.
It's literally in the corner. It's like the bar and the post at that point.
The old stanchion. It was excellent from Liverpool.
It looked like it was in, didn't it? My word.
I was celebrating. I thought it was a goal.
Same.
The camera angle absolutely sent me for a betting. But Liverpool needs to be careful here. As Marseille look to attack again.
What are you doing? No. Well done, Jeremy. Let's go, boys. Come on.
End to end now. Szoboszlai goes long, looking for
That's a
Ekitike.
good ball.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. This camera angle's mad.
Wirtz picks it up though.
Go on, send him.
Wirtz to Ekitike.
Inside. Sobo.
Ekitike step over. Just didn't have anywhere to go.
Back post.
It's hard to beat his man. The defender stood him up.
Okay, well, the game is more end-to-end football now than ever, which...
Nice, not nice at the same time. Chances at both ends there. I think it was Traore was who got on the end of Greenwood's cross.
Yeah.
That all came because McAllister's touch. He thought about volleying it, rightly changed his mind. But his touch bounced away and then that's how quick Marseille can counter-attack.
Well done.
Right then, ball bouncing around the midfield. Marseille head it back, don't get it on the floor. Mo Salah goes to press.
Well
and they
done,
go all the way
man.
back to the goalie, nice. Keep it again. Plays it out.
Don't let him turn
Liverpool
you.
can
Well
take it off them,
done.
can they? Yeah.
Oh, how was that state?
Marseille won that one back in the end. Don't know how they done that.
I think they like ran into each other, which ran into the ball, which Shamar managed to stay in.
Right then. An hour gone at the Velodrome. Liverpool lead 1-0 Marseille with the ball at the back. Liverpool in a good shape.
Would you be making any changes at 60 minutes?
Just maybe for legs, potentially, but
Macca.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe Gravenberch, but you don't really want to take Gravenberch off, that's the problem.
No.
He wins that challenge there.
Well
And wins a foul
done.
as well. Actually, Traore fouls him. Maka looks a bit goosed. Maybe Curtis.
Vert, even.
But I don't know. Let us know in the chat, guys. Any changes you'd like to make? For now, Liverpool have the ball with Gravenberch. He's asking his men to make a run. Instead, he goes short. 2 for Frimpong. I think Liverpool could just do passing the ball around for a bit here. I don't think we need to. We don't want a basketball game just here. The variables are too high. And we've done a lot of lovely from Ekatike to left Kirkes, and he can sprint forward. What options are you going to pick?
Yeah, like it.
He goes wide to Florian Wirtz.
Come on.
Wirtz!
That's a good save. Is it a save or is it a miss? This camera angle's mad. Can someone help me?
I think he saves it.
Good. Okay, because he ran for the ball, so I then assume that he hadn't saved it. It's a good save.
Oh, it's a great save. Wirtz tries to give him the eyes and go near post. It's a good save at the near post from the goalie. Kirkes and Ekatike did so well. That's an excellent save.
I've enjoyed Joey Gomez's performance now that he's on the screen, by the way. If you could continue this for the next 30 minutes, that'd be great. Come on, boys. He's never scored. Mad.
Then Soboslai.
This lad is all over Joe Gomez again. Like, look at him.
Corner comes in deep, a back post over everybody. It was a poor one.
Oh, this lad, I told you he's all over Joe Gomez. What is going on here? That's unbelievable footballer. Somehow, it's like he's hit it too well.
He's just not lucky, is he? The defender's right on him, the goalie's right on him. Anyway, all after all, that's a goal kick to Marseille. They go long this time. That's a change from the norm. Joe Gomez comfortably deals with that. Throw in. Marseille are going to bring on definitely Aubameyang. I can see getting stripped. And I think it was Igor as well. I think I saw 14. Ball over the top. Liverpool with some defending to do with Kirkes.
Keep him there, lad. Don't need to do anything, just keep him
Weyer
there.
against Kirkes.
Well done.
Want a foul, not given. Rightly so, McAllister can clear to Wirtz. Be
That's
careful. Oh,
brilliant.
excellent by Wirtz.
That's absolutely
brilliant by
sensational.
Florian Wirtz. And he finds Ekati. Give me back! Just give me back! Here we go, Liverpool on the break.
Back
Wirtz has
post.
done really well.
Back post.
Men over. Wirtz goes for the early cross too far.
It's
Frimpong
still
will
there.
get there though.
It's still there. Oh, good God, maybe not now.
And Liverpool, that'll do though in the end. Højbjerg clears, Liverpool throwing. Just a bit too much on that. The play from Wirtz in the first place was excellent. Just overcooked his cross at the end.
Oh, here comes Aubameyang.
Yeah, that's Igor, I think, as well.
Maka? Maka
Change is
now.
coming
Never mind.
for Marseille. Not on yet from Liverpool.
There's Maka.
McAllister,
I like it.
McAllister keeps
Yeah,
going.
send
Didn't it? Ekatike, is he in? Ekatike! Over the bar again. Did the goalie get a touch? Not
No.
quite sure. Don't think so. Liverpool are creating chances. Again. Oh, he does
It's a
save.
save.
He defo saved that.
It's a good save as well.
It's an excellent save. They give the goal kick. I'm sure he saved it.
You did.
Ekatike didn't complain, no.
No. Okay. That's a problem.
Right, anyway.
Oh, they've gone back.
Right then, 65 minutes gone. Here go Marseille down there, right hand side. Here's Weyer. Plays inside. Liverpool needs to get some back here. Getting dragged out of position. The
Oh,
ball
no,
goes to the edge of the
no,
box.
no.
Weyer's in! Deflected. What good defending by Virgil van Dijk. Clears. Well, the blocks it. It's going to be a corner kick, I think, to Marseille. We got stretched a little bit there. Van Dijk's recovery is excellent there. Excellent
Yeah, it's a
defending
great
by
block.
Virgil. Gets back, gets a big toe on it. To be honest, I think Alisson would have saved the shot. If anything, the deflection nearly did for him, but Van Dijk wasn't to know. But there is a corner for Marseille now. Right then, corner comes in. Good header by Virgil. The striker goes for a sensational volley from the edge of the box and just puts it into the tifo, I think. I wonder if now that gives Marseille a chance to bring on their subs. It will. 3 subs, I think.
Who? 14.
So Guerri's going off.
Traore and Kondogbia.
Kondogbia. So you're gonna get Aubameyang. You're gonna get Igor. Is it Paxao? I think he's pronouncing the name. Apologies. And then I didn't see the third. I think it was Nadir. Let me just double check as he runs on. But triple sub, yeah, it is. Triple sub for the home team. Wonder if Arne Slot goes to his bench to react to the fresh legs of Marseille. Elsewhere then, Athletic Club have beaten Atalanta, which is again good for Liverpool. Bayern are beating Union 2-0. Chelsea are still 0-0 with Pathos. Juventus 2-0 up against Benfica. Newcastle are hammering PSV 3-0. And Prague Barca's a good one, 3-2 to Barca. There you go. Up to date. As Liverpool play a good ball through the line, Sabo just couldn't quite get on the end of it. And it goes back to the keeper. Salah's going to press him now. Come on, we should win that. Yeah. Oh, Virgil missed it. No. Defending.
Back post.
Gravenberch's got to get back. Gomez blocks. Can Alisson stop the corner? He does.
Well done, Joey.
Joe Gomez been excellent today. Van Dijk was too casual there. He took his eye off the ball. He was looking where he was going to pass it before he had it under control.
Yeah.
Right then. Liverpool possession in their own half. First comes deep. Good ball, that. Gravenberch goes down.
That's a great
excellent ball to Sabozlai.
Yes.
What a ball. Liverpool, excellent play from Liverpool. It's Ekitike. Can he find a pass? He does. He finds Frimpong. Frimpong into the box. Goes round the outside. He's beaten and he wants a corner, but he's not getting it. It's going to be a goal kick. Good defending in the end. Let's see. Yeah, it probably was a goal kick.
Once again, just like those moments, Liverpool, you can create a little bit more from that. We do. Oh no, he's onside. What a touch!
Right, long ball over the top. Liverpool with some defending to do.
Well done.
Salah getting back to defend, and Virgil does well. And Kirkes with time. He needs to go somewhere. He goes to his keeper. No, I thought he made a mistake there. Got away with it. All good.
Get it under.
It's got to go, I think, now. Liverpool got to get rid.
In the air.
Virgil gets rid.
No.
Not a great one. He didn't
well
move, though, you know.
Well done, lad.
Liverpool have won it back.
Tin, Sobo.
Can we break again? Let's go. It's Gravenberch striding over the halfway line. He's got men to his right. He uses Sabozlai. Give it back.
You've slowed it down
Give it back.
slightly there.
There you go. They're not running at all. They look a bit goose themselves, even though they've made changes.
Cut inside.
Hugo Ekitike with loads of time and space. Dinks it back post to Salah.
What are you doing, lad? How have you missed? The ball is outrageous.
I think he was offside anyway, but he missed his header, Salah.
I'd like to make sure he's offside before.
From yards out.
That ball is delightful.
He must have been offside. He couldn't have been that open.
Yeah, he's offside by a country mile.
Thank goodness, really, because Mo Salah's header was a poor one.
Yeah.
But he was offside. I think give him the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, Marseille play
You've
out.
done well.
And they get it to Pavard in that right back position. He can strive forward as far as he wants. Cross comes in, Kirkhead gets a block, and the goalie should come and claim it. Excellent from Milos Kirkhead. That's excellent defending.
Lad.
Gets a high five from Virgil van Dijk. Gets an excellence from Chloe Bloxham, which is even more valuable than a Virgil high five.
You get a Virgil high five nearly every day, probably.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Doesn't even know who you are.
Yeah, then got a quick. Okay.
Right then, Liverpool got 4 on 3. If Ekitike can work this right, Ekitike step over, runs into trouble. He had to pass it.
He's
not got it though. He's winning back.
Him.
Ekitike out to Vert with the skill, still going.
No, too tight.
Tight as anything there.
Oh,
McAllister from distance can shoot. No, frees it to Frimpong instead.
Okay, it's not a great ball.
Yeah, Liverpool got plenty. Sorry, Marseille got plenty back now, but Frimpong tries to get to the byline and does. Can he find a pass across goal? It's gone in! It's gone in! It's an own goal! But Liverpool will take it. Jeremy Frimpong sets it up. Marseille defender puts it into his own net. And Liverpool lead 2-0 in the Velodrome, and Jeremy Frimpong gets the adulation of his fan base and of his teammates, Chloe, but I'm pretty sure it's an oggy, but you'll take it every day.
Yeah, you will, but it's an absolute joke that he puts a ball just a yard in front of someone and you go, surely he can't, but he somehow does. He bundles past him. The pace is just electric. Stands him up. I'll go past you, mate.
See you later.
Puts him on the deck, and then it's the goalkeeper, is it?
No, I think it's Medina.
Medina.
Yeah, Medina. It just fires off and really look at that on the floor.
Yeah, you love that. There are players that he could pass to as well. No, it's the goalkeeper.
It might be the goal, actually. Yeah, you might be right.
Oh,
he's trying to find Salah. Who gives a fuck? Liverpool lead 2-0 in Marseille.
Love that.
And in the words of Chris Page, Jack, get him, Frimmers. I was waiting for it. Didn't get it back. And Liverpool leads. His pace is frightening, Chloe.
So
and he does it from stop-start to pass you in a blink of an eye. That's what you get with him.
The player in front of him standing up, you actually think's in a really good position there to muscle us out the way, and he just ends up on the absolute deck being embarrassed. And it's also brilliant that Frimpong, instead of just putting it across straight away, he looks up, he sees the runners. It's a dangerous ball.
He's trying to find Salah. To be fair, if it didn't hit the goalie's foot and go in, it probably was going. Salah was going to tap it in.
Salah or TK was back post.
Now Liverpool have that 2-goal advantage, easy for me to say. And I wonder how Liverpool respond to the goal and then Marseille as well.
I like it. Inside.
I think we'll go value for it as well, I really do.
Oh, we are, by far. Liverpool have had many of opportunities or got into many dangerous positions, but just not found the last finish. I mean, Ekatike could probably put us 2-0 up earlier on. It was the goalkeeper.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Oh, it's a lovely touch, that,
ever since we said Vert's touch has been crap, he hasn't given it away. Although Ekatike, he looks a bit tired, Ekatike, for me.
He does,
I mean, I'm not sure we've got Chiesa got injured in the warm-up somehow, so we haven't got another forward on the bench. Rio, Gakpo can do that, I suppose. But there's
we've not made any changes. 73 minutes in here.
Yeah, right then. Gomez, excellent again.
Love
Szoboszlai, excellent again. Go!
Footballer. Okay, well, overlap.
Salah down the right. He's got Frimpong on the overlap. Doesn't use him. Cuts inside.
Yeah,
looks. What balls to Szoboszlai? Just run away from goal. Well, that's fine. Keep him. I suppose that's 2-0.
Inside the ball's here. Oh.
I suppose that's 2-0. You'll keep possession. Liverpool start again. He gets a space here now, doesn't he? Marseille getting beat 2-0 and not pressing at all. Virgil's happy. Yeah, rightly so. Keep the ball.
Inside, yeah.
Just taking a little bit of a sting out of it for now.
That's a lovely ball. Come on.
Virt will go again. And he plays it inside to Gravenberch. He wasn't expecting it, but Liverpool got it back. It just seemed all day. That should have been a pass to Frimpong, didn't it?
Now it's Frimpong. Never mind. Now it's Frimpong. Never mind.
Liverpool just keep the ball at the moment. Szoboszlai drifts inside. Excellent from Szoboszlai. Now we can find Kerkers. Virt just sees things that other people don't. The sidewheel passes.
Wavelength because you just don't expect it to happen.
Here he is again. This time he just gives the simple ball to. Why not to Frimpong? He can go again.
Hello.
Referee!
Hello. What? Have you ever seen anything like it? What have you given?
How's that a foul to them? He just got speared to the floor for Frimpong.
It was honestly, is that edge in WWE?
I've never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
He was clearly foul. Anyway, foul to them. I don't know how.
But also, why is he giving it a foul when we've got... It's not like we've dived.
Anyway, Marseille go long. They picked up the loose ball in and around the edge of the Liverpool box. So more defence. I don't know how that was a foul to them, but there we go.
Honestly, the mind boggles sometimes.
Here go Marseille to the byline. Cross goal. Excellent again. Gomez, fantastic. More defender to do, though. It's not completely clear. Højbjerg whips it in. Frimpong gets up at the back post, gets underneath it in the end. It's a head over the bar, though. By the way, that's never, ever, ever, ever a foul to them. At the least. Never seen nothing like that in my life. But, even if it's a coming together and two people hit the deck, why is it then a foul? Look. Oh, no, this is the goal. Oh, see you later. The sub as well just gets absolutely bullied.
Oh, it's so funny that. Takes a touch.
He's
yeah,
trying
it's
to find
getting
the
Salah,
goalie.
that, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's the goalie on the heel. Kerkez wins another header on the halfway line. Does well. TK just can't quite get it under control. I've never seen a foul given away when you got like speared like Roman Reigns in the wrestling.
I know.
And you get a foul given against you.
Oh, is it Raymond Reigns?
There's plenty of wrestlers.
Have I gone too old with Edge?
Edge is still, I think, around.
Is
But
he?
yeah, he spears as well.
But did he not do spears?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
Loads of people do spears.
Oh, do he?
Goldberg did a spear. Yeah.
I know, is it Gold Dust?
They're completely different, but yes.
Oh, they?
Yeah, they are very different characters. Another man with a beard, bald head and a beard, Goldberg. We were speaking of them before.
Don't quite remember him.
Right then,
Get out.
free corner out that Marseille have taken quickly. Cross from the left comes in. Alisson should. Oh, excellent goalkeeper from Liverpool's goalkeeper. He was fouled as well, but the ref says you can play on.
Have we gone long here? I just can't tell.
That's unbelievable goalkeeping from Alisson.
Oh! No.
Oh, slip!
Oh my!
Frimpong, stop looking.
What is going on?
Oh, Jeremy!
No, we fouled him.
So, Ekatike gave it away. Frimpong got a cob on and jumped in the air because he wasn't looking, and the defender slipped. And if he'd have been looking, he'd have got the ball. And in the end, he committed the foul, and Marseille can break. They go on the attack again. Brilliant by Virgil.
Get out.
And again by
Well done,
McAllister.
Walker.
Liverpool defending resolutely.
I think this is brilliant. I am now looking at Bournemouth and thinking, oh God, it's been a really energetic, high-tempo, intense game of football here, and it's 78 minutes in and we've not made a sub.
Yeah, at some point he might, but for now, Marseille on the left. Medina then more central this time. Not changing too much what they're doing, but they've got a little bit of space on the edge of the box at Marseille. Be careful of the shot, boys. There it comes. Easy wide. Take that all day. Absolutely fine. I think Liverpool are going to their bench for the first time. Alisson wasn't thrilled with the lack of pressure on the shot.
No. So it's Gakpo for Vert.
Florian Wirtz, off he goes. Ekatike goes. I did say he looked a bit tired, Ekatike.
Ekatike deserved the goal here because
Well.
that chance he should it's just so unlucky for him. I'm sad that he's not walked away with a goal.
Off goes Ekatike, off goes Wirtz, on comes Gakpo, and on comes Curtis Jones.
Ekatike either doesn't look happy with something or with coming off. I couldn't tell which one it was because,
Anyway, Liverpool go long. Marseille win the loose ball out. Can Liverpool win it back? Yeah. Go on, Curtis.
Well
Excellent.
done.
Good first touch from Curtis.
I love
Jones.
that ball. Sobbo's backed away from it.
Yeah, Marseille press, wins it back, and then they spring down the right. Greenwood up against Kerkez. It tries to get to the byline. Excellent again from Milos Kerkez. Jumps in, concedes a corner, which excellent defender. Another high five from Virgil, and another excellent from Chloe. He's 2 for 2 on both.
Yeah, sure.
But there is a corner for the home side. In swinger, incoming.
Oh no.
Liverpool get the first contact. It's out, back to the corner taker. He's going to get another bite at it. This time out swinger. Header brilliant by Virgil, edge of the box. Scuffed volley, it's bouncing everywhere. Gravenberch should be able to get that away. Hasn't got it far enough.
Back post.
And now there's a bit of space over there. Liverpool need to get over. Kerkez again with defensive against Mason Greenwood. Cuts inside. Goes around the outside. He's done well. Fires across goal.
Well done,
Liverpool get in the way. McAllister this time. Liverpool couldn't quite clear the lines. They haven't again. Some excellent defending there though. Not much last gasp, but blocks and tackles and free kicks. Very committed defending. Hasn't always been the case.
Is he on? Must be. Well done.
In the end, throw in to Marseille. That Murillo will take left hand side. No, he's going to wait. No, he's going to take it now.
Oh.
Salah's got to chase the loose ball. And yeah, force Marseille backwards a bit. Come on. Left. Yeah, so again, more defending. Greenwood against Kerkez again. Ball through the lines. It's danger signs for Liverpool. Van Dijk.
Virgil.
The best in the world on that front post. Maybe the best ever. Getting his positioning right there. Clears it. Be careful of that run, boys. You've got to track your runners. But for now, Liverpool force Højbjerg all the way back to goalie. That's good stuff. That was the first time Liverpool didn't track a runner there, and it was nearly cost them, Chloe.
Yeah, it did. But thankfully, Virgil van Dijk read the player who'd managed to find all the space inside the box, and he stepped up early enough to clear it. That's what I mean. You've just got to stay so concentrated and focused with it, because you know they need one opportunity in the back in the game with 10 minutes left.
And Liverpool continues to press Marseille.
Inside.
They've got the spare man. Can we win it? Oh, Maka. Yeah, he did win it. Done well as well. He's had a really good game, Chloe. You know, we were discussing his place in the team at the start of the game. He's had a really good game, McAllister.
Yeah,
without the ball, especially.
Yeah, he's been aggressive, and that's what you need in this system. It's what we know McAllister to be. He's just recently not being brilliant at doing it, but tonight he's been really, really good. And the passes between the lines have been excellent as well from him.
It's a really good game. Liverpool go long, then Alisson just kicks it long and says to Cody Gakpo, chase that. And Cody Gakpo does chase that! And he plays it through! Mohamed Salah!
Lad, what are you doing?
Mo!
There was also a player back post who, if he felt like he really couldn't use his right foot, he could have passed it to. I'm sorry, that's a horrendous miss. Oh my God.
Salah goes to the left foot, nutmeg at the goal. He gets it all wrong. It's either a right foot shot or a pass back to Curtis Jones.
Both you have to do with your right foot, really, to be perfectly honest with you, man.
Can't believe he used his left foot there, Mo.
That's a chance to kill the game off.
And I know you're left footed, but come on, mate. Right foot, slot it. You can't miss that.
Oh no.
Now Marseille have gone long. Defending again for Liverpool to in their own box. Cross in. Headed down easy for Liverpool all day.
I can't believe he chose that decision though.
It's a very poor decision and poor technique once he tried to do it as well.
Just very strange. Oh.
Gakpo did so well.
He did brilliantly.
Challenge
and he passed the ball. Salah literally started to run onto it and shoot with his right foot.
It was brilliant. It was an excellent idea from Alisson just to send Gakpo. Yeah. Gakpo did brilliant, and then Mo just makes a poor decision. Listen, I'm not going to tell Liverpool's greatest or one of the greatest ever goal scorers of all time what goal scoring technique to use, but it just felt like a right-footed finish.
Yeah.
He took the high degree of difficulty.
Well done.
Gakpo presses again and wins a throw-in. Brilliant. Brilliant. Really, 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 really good from Liverpool. To a man. McAllister then.
Oh, it's lovely.
Left hand side. Can he find the ball through? He's going to try and find.
Well done,
brilliant from Cody Gakpo. Speed and strength.
Pass it now.
Ref! He's getting fouled everywhere! Referee!
What's the point, lads?
It was clearly foul. I mean, Liverpool have got it back, but it was clearly a foul. He was getting dragged. Anyway, get up because we're back with the ball.
Gakpo.
Oh. Jones runs through.
Where's the ball?
Runs into trouble though. And Marseille can try and get out.
Oh, they've done well there. Yep. Mad how that's not a foul, by the way.
Greenwood right hand side for Marseille, then Kirches with more defenders than to do. Ball round the corner. Out wide to Igor on this left hand side. Goes to Kehler. Alisson just laughs at him.
Wonderful, that, mate.
Alisson laughs in his face. I mean, Gakpo, he was getting his arm. It was clear as day. There was a foul.
Oh, no.
Right, then Liverpool go long with the goal kick, but it's easily picked up by Marseille. And they go long with Greenwood looking to get in behind Frimpong. Ball is bouncing round and Joe Gomez
Joey
just
J.
calm as you like.
Love it, mate.
Kirkes is struggling here.
Yeah,
Liverpool
he
might need to make a
looks-
sub at left back.
Let's, please. Why have we gave him the ball? He was literally on his knees a minute ago, lads.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk takes control of that situation. Gravenberch, man on.
Oh, it's delightful. Oh, it's
Danger
delightful.
signs there though. He's done really well, Gravenberch. I don't think he should have been passed to in the first place, but once he did,
I don't like that.
yeah, Frimpong's give us a loose pass away. There's more defending.
Well done, Kirkes.
He's clearly
Honestly,
struggling, by the
lad,
way.
ooh. Honestly, lad, well in.
He's been brilliant. I don't know if he's injured, cramping it, and tired, whatever, but Liverpool need to Andy
If
Robertson
we
on
could
him.
help him, that'd be great.
But for now, we can't keep hold of the ball. It's been given back to Marseille. Gomez again flicks it clear. Bouncing round. Virgil, good header.
Oh.
Nice
Oh,
from
it's
Sobbo.
delightful,
Nice
lad,
from
innit?
that.
Oh no.
Curtis is not fouled. Yeah, he is. Given. Yeah, Liverpool need to get Kirkes off here.
We're not enjoying their players, are we, like?
Right then, just 3 minutes plus added time. I mean, Andy Robbo isn't even getting stripped off, so I don't know. I just presume Kirkes needs to come off.
He's being phenomenal as well.
He has been excellent. And he had, what, 2.5 minutes now, rather, plus stoppage time at the Velodrome. Liverpool leading 2-0. I see some Marseille fans there in the top heading for the exits. As Gravenberch, all the time in the world. Excellent. Liverpool just need to keep the ball. There's Alexis McAllister in his own half, finds Jones back to McAllister.
Oh, it's a ball.
Yeah, it's a brilliant pass to Sabaz. Like, Liverpool can go again here with Cody Gakpo. Can Liverpool get a third? Cody Gakpo to the byline, crosses.
It's a ball.
No one gambled, and Gakpo's fuming at Salah again. Where was the run, Mo? He's asking. Liverpool have picked up at the back post with Frimpong. No, McAllister to Jones. I think he's got every right there, Gakpo, to wonder where his runner was.
Oh, well, that's a yellow card, but that's not being given as a yellow. Love that.
Nice. McAllister slipped, just grabbed the lad by the ankles, and this ref he isn't big on bookings, is he?
Have you seen a booking?
Only when Pavard launched Kirkes.
Yeah.
In terms of general play, he's been happy to keep his cards in his pocket.
I'm still slightly, I'm not fuming, but I'm still bewildered by the lads who took Frimpong out.
Yeah,
not getting a yellow card.
Liverpool we're leading 2-0 as we approach the 89th minute of the game. Marseille.
There's 4,000 people watching here.
Press that like button, folks. Come on. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Wow.
Right then, ball out wide. His way up against Kirkes. Drops it deep. Ball into the box is coming.
Right.
Went for the overhead kick. Didn't get
Aubameyang,
there.
is that?
Yeah, but he kept it in on the far touchline. So more defending to do for Liverpool. Brilliant.
Frimpong
tackles, throw in to Marseille, and that'll bite another few seconds off the clock.
Frimpong looks tired as well at this moment.
I think Liverpool will be at this point.
Yeah.
There go Højbjerg. Stroke forward. Greenwood on the turn, edge of the box. Crosses deep. Oh, that'll do all day. Fuck you, Mason Greenwood. That's
Yep.
that 1-6 out of play.
It's delightful.
Couldn't happen to a nicer prick.
It couldn't. I'd like no handshakes from Liverpool players after that. At full time.
Just get off the pitch.
Yep.
Right then, we are into just 3 additional minutes as the Marseille fans are streaming for the exits. Liverpool's last away game of the group phase. They lead 2-0 as the clock ticks past 90. And Kirkes clears up the pitch. That'll do. It's their goalkeeper.
"2-0", but honestly... Oh,
Chance. Long ball forward. Bouncing ball around the edge of the box. Liverpool needs to be careful.
No!
Alisson saves from Aubameyang.
Anyone but that other long
Just a
ball.
big long ball forward, I think, caused a little bit of issue. I think they got in each other's way, don't they? Yeah. Kirkes and McAllister kind of tackled each other, which they didn't need to do. Greenwood finds Aubameyang.
Well done, Ali.
Good save from Alisson.
Does it hit him in the face?
It's right-handed, to be honest.
Great save in terms of getting his hands up. Feet up there would be absolutely mad.
Right, Greenwood's corner is cleared to the edge of the
Get
box. Come on, boys, out! Shot from distance, fires over the bar.
Nice one, thanks so much, lad.
You'll take that all day. It was Weyer who tried to beat Alisson from Monaco, never mind Marseille. But it didn't happen.
That's what I was saying, 2-0. I think Liverpool, honestly, if it was 3-4...
Yeah, Liverpool came to champions.
Liverpool have...
Marseille have had Alisson had to make a couple of saves, but nothing too mad. Ones that you'd probably expect them to save. The difficult ones in the first half of the set piece, but you'd expect them to save most of those.
Yeah.
Really good result, really good performance from Liverpool.
Oh, it's delightful. Please score.
Can Liverpool go again? Gravenberch still. Cody Gakpo! Cody Gakpo! Scores!
What football!
Excellent goal from Liverpool. Absolutely tear Marseille apart from back to front. It's brilliant football. Absolutely fantastic football. And it's finished off in the end with a wonderful finish from Cody Gakpo, who I have to say has been brilliant since he came on. Really, really well worked Liverpool goal, Chloe.
Joe Gomez, brilliant ball between the lines. Sobber with a flick round the corner. And Curtis Jones, I think they're all joking because the ball could be played to Curtis Jones, but Gravenberch holds on to it, waits for the space. Curtis takes them away, and Gakpo's in loads of space. Great finish, bottom corner, across the keeper. And yeah, like I said, 3-0, deservedly.
Yeah, Liverpool battered Marseille here today. The scoreline reflects now, I think, the dominance that Liverpool shows in the game. Brilliant football from front to back. Gakpo's been excellent since he come on.
Yeah, he has.
I know he's been given a lot of criticism
recently. Could have
recently.
an assist as well if Salah puts it on target at least.
Excellent from Cody Gakpo. Ryan Gravenberch says, I'm justified in passing to you, mate. Not to the
full time.
Not to Curtis Jones.
What's going on? Full time? Yeah, full time.
I think it's full time.
I mean, this clock is still going.
Yeah, there we go. The full time whistle then has gone in Marseille, and Liverpool win by 3-0. It's a clean sheet as all the defenders come and embrace each other along with Alisson Becker at the back. Fantastic display from Liverpool's back four. Liverpool's attacking players as well, equally as good. And yet Liverpool gets a very, very valuable 3 points in the Champions League, which means as it stands in the Champions League table, the Reds currently sit in 4th place on those 15 points. Currently ahead of Spurs, PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea and Barcelona. So Liverpool then with a little bit of a gap going into that final game of the group phase. They might be able to get away with a draw in that game and still potentially end up in the top 8. That is a big win, Chloe. It's fantastic from them.
Absolutely brilliant win for every man. They were absolutely excellent. I want to give big shout outs to Milos Kerkez, who I thought was brilliant. Joe Gomez, who, for a lad who's not played centre half in a while, to come in and play that well. The balls between the lines were excellent. I thought he was superb. I thought Maka got better as the game went on. He was really good. And yeah, Liverpool deserved the 3-0. They could have had more. And yeah, Marseille, look, good luck going and playing toe for toe with us, because we have better players who can do better things than your lads. And I'm just so glad that a certain lad for them did absolutely nothing as well.
Absolutely, yeah, fantastic. Right then, we've got a couple of things. We're going to do a man of the match in a moment. Very quickly, by the way, do go and check out Chloe's YouTube channel as well if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Go and search for Chloe Bloxham on YouTube. Loads of stuff there from the away games in particular and Anfield. So go and subscribe to Chloe's channel.
Thanks, guys.
Go and search Chloe Bloxham on YouTube. Before we go, we do need to name our Oosh man of the match. And to be fair, Chloe, there are plenty of candidates you could to a man. Liverpool were excellent.
Yeah, they were. Frimpong, Gomez, like you said, from every man. I mean, Florian Wirtz and Gravenberch, who I thought was having tough times in the first half, maybe grew into the game and got even better. I mean, is it bad that I want to go for Joe Gomez for the main reason of he's just not played for like a while? He gets thrown into this game, and I thought he was brilliant. I feel like maybe I should go with a more attacking player. That's my problem. But I genuinely think Gomez and Kerkez were brilliant. Frimpong, brilliant. The back line was immense. But I think for me, just because I've not seen him in a while. And I think to come into this game and play the way he did, and he also had a hand in that third goal as well. I think I'd maybe give it to Gomez, but maybe that's just me having a love him for Gomez when he's hardly playing.
It's your choice, mate. Your choice. There, your Liverpool's player of the match then is Joe Gomez at centre-back. Thanks everyone for watching. Just to let you guys know, do go and download the app. Keep an eye out in a moment. There'll be reaction videos from Chloe, from myself and from Dan. And then over on Redmen Plus subscription service, we'll have the player ranking show. If you go to our X account, our Twitter account, you can vote on all of the players on their performances today. My guess is we're going to have plenty of high rankings in that one. That will be available on the app as well. Go and download. If you do go and download the app for free and you decide you want all of the extra content, including that player ranking show, all of our normal YouTube free shows, ad-free as well, without those annoying interruptions that YouTube sometimes puts in, then it'll only cost you £1 for the first month if you want to go and try it out. So do go and download the app. Do go and check out Chloe's YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed here as well. And yeah, we'll catch you all soon. See you in a bit, everyone.